Hello.
I'm sorry.
Demonetized.
Just bass boosted My Hero.
I'm gonna name this playlist "Games with Idiots."
God damn.
Love you too,
Eh.
dickwad.
Wow.
The name of game with friends in big quotation marks.
Anywho,
Fucked up, man.
we last left off with the second half of the quirk apprehension test, which was the admittedly the less excitable version,
We touched
or
our
the less
toes.
excitable half, where you touch toes and talked amongst yourselves with the other students. We had a new student of what was their name again? Psychic lady.
Shiro Kasumi.
Yes.
Yeah, Shiro Kasumi, who is a ESP user, basically a mob psycho situation for people who know about that. And the memes and jokes have already been made.
I did
Regardless,
not watch that, by the way.
after the quirk apprehension test, it was found out that the person that was being quote unquote expelled was a former PC. Uh, I forgot the name immediately, so Irish Momo.
Phoebe.
Phoebe, that was it. God, it's been a week and things. Anyway, or Phoebe Crilly, I can remember the last name somehow. Phoebe Crilly was quote unquote expelled as she was put temporarily in R&D, but mainly just took some R&D equipment and advice to go back to her home to try and enhance her parents' living situation in the living situation of her people as a whole.
She literally just robbed the R&D department.
She did not rob it. Any hoozles.
She took all the stuff and said, "Oh, I can make this shit."
Yeah, pretty much. The rest of the school day goes by for you all through the quirk apprehension test, where you all have more regular class time activities such as English classes, math classes, lunchtime where you're served by a robotic chef, the usual.
Head tilt at the robotic chef.
Oh well, if I remember correctly, he's a human, but his quirk is him being a robot. I'm pretty sure, something like that. It's
Well-
been a while since I actually looked at it,
What?
but regardless,
I'm not going to question it at this point.
it's something like that. He is a sentient AI at the very least, but I'm probably missing a few things because I forgot to look him up. Regardless, not important. You all have had a very long first day of school, and it ends with all of the first years, all the people in all the classes from 1A all the way down to 3C in the R&D to meet back up in the auditorium at the end of the school day for kind of a sign-off deal.
It's just like school.
Just like normal school.
I said middle school, but yeah.
Oh, middle school. I mean, yeah.
Lunch rush.
Yeah, apparently that's a mask.
Oh, right. So it's been a while.
It is a wonky looking mask.
Yeah, maybe it's been so long since I looked him up. I thought he was an actual robot. Anywho, you all make your way to the auditorium, sitting in. You're all Class 1A has its own spot, Class 1B its own spot, etc., etc., etc. Where the auditorium has maybe a little over 200 people of only students. Excuse me. And you're all sitting there mingling amongst yourselves for a few minutes before, surprisingly enough, Shoto Aizawa walks up to the podium first just to test the microphone with the tap of his finger. Testing. All right. Well, congratulations, you all. For everyone still here, you made it past the first day of 1A. And even if you don't make it past the second, it's still a pretty decent achievement, I gotta say. Now, You all know your roles. You all know why you're here. And you all know your goals. And after 3 years here at UA Academy, I'm pretty sure all of you will meet those goals or do your best try. But I'm not much for this kind of stuff, so allow me, as you hear from the background, as a man who doesn't need a damn microphone. In walks in, full regalia, eyes bright blue, and a smile broad enough to cut a ship.
Dun, 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 dun.
All Might
Dun.
All Might himself just comes in, and everyone can see the slight kind of deflation Aizawa has as he comes on, and just kind of makes his way. What?
And can I please?
Can you
There's
what?
no need to fear, because I am here.
Kicked.
Monetize.
As Aizawa Shota makes himself scarce as he usually does, and though completely unnecessarily, All Might takes his spot in front of the podium. It's like, that's right! All of you made it past the first day here, and as the #1 hero, I proudly congratulate each and every one of you for making it this far and making it in. I stand before you all, and I am proud to see in front of my eyes is the next generation of heroes and supporters. The next generation that will make the entire world an even safer place to live.
Happy tib noises.
Happy to.
God damn it.
Whether you're shooting for the #1 spot, shooting to make the best equipment any support hero can, or you're just making sure your home communities are safe and sound when you return to your place of origin, you are all going to do great. I feel it in my heroic bones.
Nice.
Now, I also came up here for slight news. I will not be in the school every day to do my teaching position. I know, I'm just as disappointed as you all are. But being a pro hero means you have responsibilities that even outweigh of responsibilities such as ensuring that the next generation of heroes is the greatest. But I assure you, I will be here as most often as I can. And I'll be sure every class gets to see me at least twice a year, if not more, if I can manage to talk to my publishers. But regardless, let these next few years in UA Academy treat you well. May you bruise your knees. May you fall down to get back up. And may you prosper and go beyond. And everyone, without even proclamation from All Might, go the plus ultra as just the classic high cheering volume, just like you get from a homecoming game. And after what seems like an eternity, only turned out to be 10 or so minutes, as you all are more or less dismissed from the auditorium and its essentially sign off of speaking. You all find yourselves, you five, outside of UA Academy, going towards the walk home as you are being flanked by many other students behind you who are going their separate ways, some hovering, some getting into cars with their family, and other such things. What do you all wish to do?
Are we all in a group or?
You're all loosely in a group, yes.
Exactly what time of day is it?
It is about... How long do schools go for? I'll say 7 p.m.? 6 p.m. 6 p.m.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Where's that that really smart chick that I tried to hit on earlier?
Wait, what? You tried to hit on Gina Pinder and I somehow missed it? What?
Is that the one that can like
About pop-ups?
flood your mind with information? Yeah, pop-up
Pop-ups.
girl.
Roll me perception?
Oh, it's up there.
say
Oh, it's up there.
it's not gonna be. I mean, it's not gonna be too hard, but all right, that's enough. You specifically trying to look out for Gina Pinder. It took a bit of looking through because I guess I should probably pull up the fucking Word document with all the students on it. That'd probably be smart. Forgot to do that. Yeah. As she is one of the taller girls in the class, she's not impossible to find out that, and she's a very standout in the crowd as she is one of the while not a small number, but fuck words. Blah. She's not. Blah. I'm trying to say too many words. You do find her as she is kind of near more the edge of the quote unquote horde of students leaving, and she seems to be nose deep into some book that you can assume is some type of physics books from how thick it is and the coloration.
I'm going to walk up to it casually before I like kind of break away from big guy Stone and the rest of the group.
So I was like,
Oh,
hey,
so
big
now
guy,
I'm
hold my.
We're just the rest. Great.
Yeah, Hayato's like, hey, big guy, hold my spot as you fucking strut along.
I kind of like look up to. I'll be right back.
Don't hurt yourself.
Did All Might just kind of leap away after the thing was finished?
He did not leap away because he would have broken a wall. No, he but no, I know what you mean, Colin. He did not heroically leave as soon as he entered. He was still in the auditorium as people were leaving.
Trying to shake his hand, are you?
I'm absolutely going to try and shake his hand.
So he's like, you're gonna turn heel and try and find him.
Oh yeah, and by the by, I do have a technobabble reason as prepared as to why I couldn't use One for All if you're interested.
It's not important.
Because you need to actually be allowed to use it.
Oh yeah, I was gonna parse it as like an epigenetic trigger needed to use it stably, and I was gonna have like a highly unstable version be the no holding back thing. And at the end of it, things would get really Cronenberg up in here.
You
Cronenberg?
physically can't access the power.
Yeah, no, like that's actually a part of the quirk. You cannot be reused unless physically and like given to someone else.
Yeah, you need to have consent.
So calm your tits.
No, not to shoot down your thing, Colin.
Oh,
but like,
right.
yeah.
Gun it down with Aeroflak.
Jesus Christ, why is there a head at his feet?
Huh? Oh, the picture?
Just like Smash.
That's right. Fucking God.
Because he's a space marine. He was a ultramarine.
Huh.
The Emperor Smash.
Emperor Smash.
Wait, wasn't like a person with a copy quirk able to copy One for All, but just couldn't didn't have the same power due to the lack of the power storing.
Yeah. He. I know exactly. It's that condescending mofo too. I hate him.
There's
I
a
know
guy
exactly
with
who
a
you're
copy
talking about.
quirk?
Yeah.
Anywho,
I
not
forget-
important.
He's part of Class 1B. Anyway, yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll have to look at that. So you're gonna try and find All Might essentially and try and get a one-on-one with?
Yep.
Alright. Anyone else wanting to do anything in particular on the way out?
Well, let's sit here and watch Hayato fuck this up.
I'm also gonna
Wow.
watch Hayato
No
fuck this
thanks.
up.
Okay.
But with
Eli
far
explained-
more tsundere.
just pan and Stone's like, watch this. Alex, you got anything in mind?
Crap. You guys go on without me. I think I left something back in the classroom. Might have brought too much. And he's gonna peel off back towards the main building.
Alright, so we got 2 people heading back to the main building, 2 people watching Hayato potentially fuck up, and then Hayato potentially fucking up. I like it.
Wow.
Let's go ahead and not to shit on you, it's just kind of funny. Let's go ahead and roll social initiative. See who goes first.
Alrighty.
That's cool. What is
Oh,
that?
I'll go ahead and get rid of the other initiative. Burp.
What is
Oh,
that?
So
shit.
is it just presents?
Yeah, let's just do presents.
Well,
Oh yeah.
save the best for last.
Modifiers are the same. So
Oh right. Do we get improved initiative on top of that?
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, that's right. My approved initiative is a 12, so that's actually a 14.
14. Yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah.
No, there's like a +8 to mine. So
Hayato,
that would be
Stone.
13.
I have. Let's
You know, I
see.
figured it would be something like that.
Advantage. So
Okay.
12.
Hayato got us a 14.
Got like a 20.
Stone. What do you have, Stone? A 12? 14? It's 5 plus 8, right?
Yes.
Don't think that's 13. Math. Do you have improved initiative, Alex Sabata?
No.
7. And then Pan with an impressive 20 because who's gonna gossip faster than the piranha girl?
Jabberjaws, but yeah.
Jabber. I
God
forgot.
damn it.
Jabberjaws is the cousin of the shark family we don't like to talk about. Like he has the shark quirk too, but he just went into comedy skits instead of heroing.
Damn.
No. What have I done?
Got him, coach.
Well, technically Ryan did it.
Call my cousin removed.
But I led to this joke. I led to this being brought into the universe.
Anywho, Piranha, you're up first. You have just witnessed Alex and Tib going back to the main building, and Hayato strutting along, working its way through the crowd to get to where a Gina Pinder is standing, looking at a textbooks. What do you do?
Gonna kind of nudge Stone like, oh, he's totally gonna mess it up, ain't he?
But here, we'll place a bet on it. $5 for. I'm betting it's more.
Oh, okay, cool. Still though.
Shoot. $10 says that he's. $10 says that she slaps him.
Damn.
And she gets a pop up, doesn't slap him, but still gives him a chance.
All right. So $10, he gets shot down hard on my end. $10, he actually somehow gets a chance on your end.
Yeah.
You're losing your money, but okay.
I've got a little bit.
All right.
Oof.
Anything else, Pan?
Nope.
Okay. At that, we're going to Valentine as you are walking back into the building. As you walk back in, you see one of the staff members who is just, there's a few of them, but they're standing outside just making sure students are leaving successfully and, that nothing weird's happening. Because if no one knows or seen the anime, the entirety of UA is within, like, these walls. So that there is some security because, Hero High School. Excuse me. So, and as you begin to enter the building, one of the staffers kind of flag you out. I was like, excuse me, miss?
Yeah.
School is dismissed, correct?
I do. I just really wanted to try and talk with All Might.
You can hear the sighs from the other staffers as this one is trying to remain professional. It's like, I know this. Trust me, I would like to as well, but he is a very busy man, and I'm pretty sure he's already left the school property.
Blast.
Hey, but
Uh,
look on the bright side. You're in 1A, right? You're like the most likely to meet up with him.
that's true. Also, I guess while I'm here, there was also talk of dorms. Who do I see about getting that set up for myself?
Well, that depends. Are you currently in need of a living situation right now, or are you fine for the night?
Of Yeah, I have a hotel room.
All right. We will have information for that more in the morning, as the dorms were a bit of a mess the past week or so, and it's just now starting to get finished up for students to be presentable.
Hmm.
So tomorrow the dorms will be open and available for information and living in.
Cool. All right. Thanks. I guess I'll head on out then.
All right. Anything else, Tib?
No, I guess I'll just burn heal and head back to my hotel room, barring anything exciting or dramatic or attention grabbing.
Well, you do notice at the end of your social initiative that Alex is also trying to get inside the building, but we'll get there when we get there. Hayato.
Since he
So,
turned around afterwards, he probably bonked into her on the way and just continued the running gag of Alex never looks where he's going.
classic. So, Hayato, what's your opening line to Miss Pinder as she's nose deep in a book, which you can
My opening
clearly
line?
see is a very complicated looking physics book.
My opening line: interior crocodile. No, it's a.
Fuck you.
No, it's I just kind of like stroll up to her casually. What you reading?
She seems it looks like she's ignoring you at first, but you see her eyes kind of tracing along, and after a certain point they stop and look up to you. It's like, I'm sorry.
I just asked what you were reading.
Uh,
Don't mind me. Just
uh she slightly closes the book and turns it to you, and
what does it say?
it is a physics book. It is a brief history of time by Stephen Hawking.
A Brief History of Time by Stephen Hawking.
Yes.
She's smarter than you.
Just
Something else.
some light reading.
Light reading that involves the history of time, huh? I mean, to each their own.
Ooh.
Time is a difficult concept, even for me. Time is both existent and not. It's technically doesn't exist. We just make it so that the world makes sense, and that we're technically living in a loop of just endless life death spirals. But with the thanks of time, we are able to organize the madness that we call life.
He kind of just like shrugs. He's like, it's kind of deep. So essentially, we're all just living in. So essentially, we're living in the moment.
It's
Put it in layman's terms.
it's more of we're living on accident.
He kind of
At least how I
as he's like as he's like talking, he kind of like motions to. It's like, is she sitting down?
No, she is standing up, and her upper back is resting against the wall.
No.
I kind of just like.
She has other books and what you saw, and you remember earlier, her laptop case like around her feet.
But there's like space on the wall for me to like lean back onto, right?
Last I checked, walls are pretty big, so yeah.
So I kind of just like lean. I kind of just like lean, like not too close, but like just.
Leans out window.
Say, how close are you?
Ah! So I just like standard distance, like about like like a couple inches apart, so like I'm not touching her stuff.
I was gonna say it's like 6 feet across for COVID safety.
Yeah, yeah. Social distance, nah. So he kind of just like leans with his arm crossed. So you always into sort of sort of heavy stuff. I'm not one to judge. I normally just read manga.
She she actually shuts her book entirely, looks you up and down, and gives you a confused look. And why do you ask?
Just curious. That's all. Aside from the last encounter that we had, I don't really know too much about you, and I'm technically new here, so
We're all new here. This is our first day.
oh, I didn't really well, I'll say this. This whole entire experience is a bit new for me compared to my old high school,
Middle school.
middle school.
Did, I hope it would, or else that middle school would be very interesting.
You know, define interesting.
You're from America, correct?
Yep, Windy City.
Ah, that's why it's
Washington.
interesting.
Yeah.
Luckily, systemic racism isn't that bad in Japan, but there are moments.
Tell me about it. That's kind of the reason why I decided to. That's kind of the main reason why I decided to pursue being a hero.
Yes,
My
I've.
kind
Go ahead.
my kind can't be put. My I can't stand for my people to just have this constant foot on their neck all the time, for no reason. I want to be a hero that relieves the pressure off of them, for good.
Well, there. Say, I have been reading many articles and many more disturbing articles about how this situation is both getting better and worse since the introduction of quirks, but it doesn't really help that America is quite quirk resistant.
Yeah, quirk resistant, color resistant. You know, it's starting to blend together to be the same thing, don't you think?
Eh, scientifically, no. Legally speaking, yes.
Yeah.
It,
Why
it's
did
it,
you want to? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I somehow
nothing.
bumped actually
It
knocked myself out of the game. One
it's like it's one thing to hate someone due to the color of their skin or who they decide to love. It's another thing to hate someone because they can make fire at will. The
Um,
second the second fear is a bit more legitimate, but of course it doesn't help that America also uses that somewhat legitimate fear to fuel their more ignorant fear.
yeah, and mask it. Once, it's because it's just this is bad. Just wish that people didn't think like that. Had bigger of an open mind, you know.
Sadly, that's how the human brain functions to categorize things. And
Yeah,
to
this
the
time
brain,
goes on, it gets worse.
it's not terrible. It's been much worse. Not to say it's not terrible now, but it's been it's been getting better over the past. She counts on her fingers and looks like up and right as the classic sign of someone thinking really hard. Been better over about the last 50 years or so, but still not the greatest.
Agreed. So why did you want to be? Why did you want to be a hero?
The challenge.
The challenge.
As much as I love my home back in the Bahamas, no, not Bahamas, the back in the oceanic area, it's not very well equipped to handle some of my capabilities. Not
What do
to
you mean?
not to insult my home culture and such, but God damn it, cat!
They poor.
Fucking God damn it! They have bigger concerns than to make a top tier echelon high school And it doesn't help that my quirk specifically relies upon intelligence. And let's just say I was able to get past my middle school courses at age 12. Or was it 10? Something like that.
Hmm.
Though, of course, I couldn't move here immediately to attend UA because of age restriction and international things. But so I just had to spend a few years at home just stagnant. And I'm very excited for the change here.
So you chose to be a hero out of the challenge of what your quirk, basically, in a sense, being a slight handicap. I mean, it's not what I can do or what the other students can do.
To be entirely honest, Hayato, correct?
Yep, that's me.
To be entirely honest, Hayato, I didn't really care if I became a hero or not. I just wanted to get out and to challenge myself. How I ended up in 1A, I'm still a bit surprised about it, but if I'm on the track to a hero, might as well pursue that, see how profitable that turns out to be.
So you have, so you have a, so you have a goal, but not really. I'm sorry. I'm trying to gauge the proper term, so forgive me for.
Roll me insight.
Yeet. Oh no.
This, let me just roll for legality's sake. Yeah. She is a very hard woman to read. You can tell it's hard to tell if she's sounding genuine, if she's just she has a very professional tone about her. This whole conversation, even though you're trying to be very personal, her tone just sounds like she's been at a business meeting and she's kind of sick of it.
Hmm.
And her face has been pretty much neutral the entire time, other than the first quizzical eyebrow she gave you. And on that note, Johnny Stone, you by this time most of the crowd has dispersed, giving you and Pan a good view of the situation unfolding maybe 20 feet away from you. What do you do?
It doesn't look like he's fucking it up too bad. He hasn't pop up. At least I haven't seen the initial reaction, so he might lose $10.
I don't know. He doesn't seem to be he ain't making any ground though. This is a really close. She either hates him, or I
This is a
can't.
close race.
It's a really close race.
She's different.
She might. I mean, all right, not a big reaction. She doesn't seem to be the type for big reaction, but I don't think he's getting anywhere.
If you wish, for either of you, please roll me
Insight.
an insight check for both Pinder and Hayato. Be sure to declare which one's first. If you don't declare, just assume that Gina's first, and then.
All right.
So,
First for Hayato.
I got 11 on Gina, and Hayato is 16.
Hey, my boy.
All right, Pan. Go ahead and make your insights.
So first Hayato. Okay. And then our girl.
Hey.
All right. Stone.
This is where your good rolls went.
Gina,
Fucking Christ, I know.
Gina, as you'd expect, seems to be a very hard woman to read. She doesn't seem to be hating the situation, doesn't seem to be enjoying it either. She just seems aggressively neutral, if that makes sense. For Pan. Oh, no, sorry, what was that, Max?
Damn neutrals.
For Pan, you're getting a decent grasp on Gina. She clearly doesn't seem to be hating it. Her body language doesn't give off anything that's like, insulted or offended or any other clearly negative response, but she also has stayed pretty lax and stoic this whole time, which could be misconstrued as being uncaring, but it's from what you can tell just by seeing her, whether it be somehow out racing you or talking to the other students or many other things, she always seems to be in this kind of neutral state, and you're not sure whether that's because of just her or she was raised that way or it's a defense mechanism. But to make a long answer short, she's not minding the company.
Shit.
Uh, as as for the Hayato checks, Hayato seems to be, now Ryan, correct me if I'm wrong, seems to be very earnest in trying to get to know this woman, and what you suspect you two thought would be, kind of like being in a flirtatious mood, he seems to be kind of, just from the slight conversational bits you can hear and just his body language, he seems to be talking about very serious topics, or at least talking in a very serious tone, as his brow is furrowed at times and he's unconsciously clenching and unclenching his fist. Whatever he's talking about, he's either somewhat mad about, very passionate about, or both.
Heard you say shit. You saw something I didn't see, which means you're losing.
Well, no, I didn't say that in character. But
So, with that information, Stone, is there anything else you wish to do?
Hmm.
I do have an input on this conversation, though.
Well, Stone first.
Hmm. He doesn't seem to be doing too bad. Definitely having a serious conversation, but I don't know if it's date worthy.
No. No, she's pretty much been that way with everybody. He's not. Okay, this is gonna have to be a bet that's gonna take more than just one conversation. We're gonna have to keep an eye on this.
Hayato, Hayato, can you please roll me perception?
Nope.
Hayato, as you're talking to Gina about all these things and trying to reach some common ground to her, out of the corner of your eye, you notice that two people seem to haven't moved from their spots in quite a bit, and are just kind of looking at you to converse. Gina, however, seems to be none the wiser because she rolled fucking terribly.
Perfect. The game is on.
And on that note, Alex, you have your comedic stumble into Valentine. None of you lose your feeding, but, it's like, bump.
Oof.
Sorry.
What did you see what I put in the chat?
No, the oof caught me. Anywho, you good,
Got
Colin?
it on my brain. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I said ha at the persona bit.
Ah, okay.
Congrats on your social link.
Haha.
Wait. Am I the temperance here?
No, I was going to put that at the very end of Hayato's conversation. I was slightly late on the draw.
Ah.
Because I couldn't tell immediately if he'd actually won. The other option was thou hast failed to establish a new bond. Dumbass.
I get it. I know. That's what happens when you don't play. Fuck, now I'm gonna need to buy Persona 4. Anywho, enough about that.
I
Alex.
should have done that anyway.
Shut up.
Yeah.
You just had your stumble in. What do you do?
Sorry. I'm assuming I fell over.
Oh no, none of you have lost your feeding. This was a brief bump.
It happens.
Looks at past him. Hey, do any of you guys know where Professor Aizawa is? Or Mr. Aizawa? I think I left something in the homeroom.
The staffers all kind of look to each other with a slight smile, but the one talking to you, their smile goes back. It's like, he's probably already home, but if you've forgotten something in the classroom, I can escort you there.
It's not a huge deal, man. I kind of just wanted to talk to him, break the ice. I might have said some stupid stuff during class,
Well, apparently it wasn't that stupid, or else you wouldn't be here talking to me. So you're probably fine.
Still feel bad.
That happens. I've been working here for a few years. Aizawa was a very rough person, to say the least, but you didn't hear that from me.
Ugh, lucky us.
And say, hey, you should have seen the 1A class a few years ago. He expelled the whole class on the second day.
Why?
He. What was it, Bob? As the staffer next to him was like, well, something about lack of potential, immaturity, or something else. I don't know. It's been a few years, and honestly, that's been put out of my mind. But yeah, he expelled a whole class a few years back. Didn't meet up.
And the rest of the faculty was just okay with this.
Aizawa, as my friend said, is a very particular person, but when he doesn't expel students en masse, he gets good results. He is one of the, not to talk disrespect to the other teachers, but just from what I've seen, Aizawa does a really good job of getting them into shape through, to use to use an American term, to use the stick instead of the honey.
Might think you're mixing metaphors there, but I get your meaning.
Out of character, Aaron's is like, oh fuck, that's not the right thing.
Carrot and stick, but yeah.
Yeah, carrot and stick, and then honey and vinegar. Oof.
This is
That was authentic.
Yeah, that was all. You know the dumbassery is confirmed if it's
The
authentic.
dumbassery, yes.
Still, that is some crazy tenure.
Oh yeah, but Shota does good work. He's an interesting character. We give him that, but then again, pretty much every teacher here is an interesting character. I mean, most of them are pros, so you have to be.
Hmm.
Or former pros.
You know if he keeps office hours or anything?
They just kind of, the two you've been talking to just kind of look to each other and just kind of, I wouldn't recommend that, but he does have office hours up. They're
Why not?
They just kind of both look at each other, just kind of shake their head. It's like, once you have him for a week or two, you'll figure out on your own. I've kind of said too much as it is.
Okay then.
But he does have office hours scheduled. You'll all get more detailed papers within the upcoming week.
Okay.
Anything
Thanks.
else we can help you with?
No, I think I'll be fine. Thanks though.
All right, no problem. And if we do find anything in the 1A classroom, it'll be in the lost and found near the nurse's office.
Thanks.
All right, y'all get some sleep. Y'all had a hard day of work today.
Tomorrow?
And... What, Tyler?
School's out. Why do we have our day of work today?
Well, you just had.
We did.
Yeah, we
Oh,
did.
right. Yeah. Right, I forgot I'm supposed to be exhausted. Fuck.
Shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll deception to see you're tired. You're fine. It's like everyone's had a decent cooldown period since the apprehension test. Anywho, that's Alex's turn. Back to Piranha. This is probably going to be the last round of social initiative unless something else comes up, which I doubt.
Alright, so she ain't shot him down yet. But she will eventually.
wow. Eventually's not now for this conversation, so it just sounds like you're trying to puss out.
I'm saying I'm saying, and she's gonna like bow up to you, even though you're like way taller than her, that we gotta keep our eyes on this.
For the money.
Literally just kind of hang out a little bit.
Look,
So
when she
we're
does
gonna
eventually.
Want to stalk him?
No.
Do you want to go on a date with him?
No. Baka. But I'm saying we
You
need
hear
to
the very American sounding Baka.
shut up, okay?
Do you even know what that means?
I know it.
Or you?
I watched Oron High School Host Club. I know what Baka means.
Character.
I called you an idiot.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Shut up. Anyways.
Sounds more like you're flirting, but sure.
Do you want to get bit? That's how you get bit.
I don't think you could penetrate my armor.
I could easily. I ate my way through that giant robot.
Armor's up. Give it a try.
Without hesitation. If you are you gonna like hold out your arm or something?
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna present my arm.
Fucking. You know what? I go for the bite.
You still technically need the roll to hit, but I will say that he is vulnerable since he is giving you the hit.
So what's the power attack?
That is your parry cut in half. Your active parry score cut in half.
Plus 10.
What's the damage on it?
So it's rank 6, but I'm gonna power attack this. No, actually, wait. So what's your fuck it. So I'm gonna add 2 to this. So 6, 7, 8.
What is the power of your bite?
6. So I'm adding. So now it's an 8. So.
Excuse me. And also another question: are you intending to harm Stone, or just showing that you can?
I'm showing I can.
Okay.
If it stings a little, that's not my problem. He offered the arm. So that is. I'm gonna luck that because fucking Christ.
Rolls lower than that. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, if he does low roll it,
God!
that's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
22.
Okay, that hits your half of your. All right, and that was a DC 6.
DC 23.
23.
So I impervious 8, and I could just ultimate resist it.
I have 2 penetration. 2 penetrating.
Okay, so what was the DC on it?
23.
Cool. This is more of a slice of life one way, so I'll just ultimate effort it and just not give a fuck.
Wouldn't 2 penetrating make it like a strength 2 hit?
Yeah, if it didn't pierce the impervious toughness, yeah.
I don't know how to feel about that.
I don't know how much impervious tough. I don't remember how much impervious toughness Stone has.
How much do you have?
8 impervious toughness.
Okay, then
I just barely met it by.
No, it's the full. No, it's the full 8. Impervious toughness is divided by 2. That's how much. That's the threshold.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you
Like I said-
chomp down. Oh,
So
sorry.
like
Go
I
ahead,
said,
Max.
I
The ultimate
go
effort.
ahead
So,
and drop a hero point and ultimate effort and just not give a fuck because that's a plus 20 to my resistance.
Oh snap!
You know what?
So Cat, you chomp Pan, you chomp down on the arm, and for the first half of the bite, you feel some of the quote unquote skin give way. And it's just about as about to, fully chomp down, you're
Arrgh.
Your jaw movement just stopped as within the split second of your teeth moving further, somehow his skin got even stronger and actually is straining your teeth and jaw overall to bite this hard.
I'm just holding my arm up and just kind of shaking a little bit. Oh, adorable.
Arrgh. At this point, you're just hearing Piranha growling.
Yeah.
Is this the catch of the day?
What was that, Max?
Is this the catch of the day? I think I know a good sushi shop nearby.
Fuck you.
No one needs to roll perception as you see. How tall are you, Stone? Like nearly 7 foot.
162.
As a 6 foot tall, 2 brick of a man just flails around this poor 5 foot fish.
I'm literally holding my arm up and just kind of gently shaking back and forth like I'm holding a fish on the line.
Oh, gotcha. I thought you were like going full on.
No,
Okay,
no.
my bad.
I could. Her biting on my hand, and then I could just toss her, which would be hilarious. But no, I offered my arm.
So everyone sees, including Gina, who's been kind of stuck in the conversation, looks over, is like, "What in the fuck?"
Did she actually say that?
Your taste
Yes,
like
he actually
bitch.
says that.
So, like, I was like, whoa, wait a minute, what's going on?
And on that, I will say that is the end of your turn, Pan, as you eventually let your bite go. Valentine, you just saw that take place.
So I'll stroll up and say, so I admit most of my practical knowledge on Japan comes from anime and such, but is that flirting or fighting or both? What's going on there?
I'm fighting! Because he said I couldn't get through him.
That doesn't necessarily preclude any of the answers I gave.
I honestly don't know. I wasn't trying flirting. I was just more,
Because we weren't.
Oh, just don't have love at first bite.
Hold on. Hold on.
Fuck.
Going back to that anime, was the word baka uttered?
Oh no.
And it was probably flirting.
It wasn't! I'm insulting him!
You all see this blue piranha start turning red.
You realize you're gonna wanna dig up.
What?
What? Hold on.
You might want to get out of it.
He challenged me to bite him and I did. It was no flirting. As she points and gets in your face.
Okay. And I'll just leisurely stroll off.
Fucking K.
Frickin' idiots thinking that we're flirting. That's nothing even short. Like, well, what
We're
I
trying
flirt
to
with
make
you.
a bet.
The fact that you're still talking about it does not help your case.
I don't need a case because there isn't a case.
Anywho,
Pouts.
since Tib has gone to start the process walking back to her hotel room, though you haven't left school grounds yet. Hayato, you just saw all of that go down, and
Yeah, so Hayato-
your very serious conversation was sidelined by Piranha.
So Hayato like turns. He's like, "Whoa, what do you mean? What's going on?"
You hear a slight whisper from Gina's. Is the fish girl always like that?
He kind of just like does like the whole side, but like hand to the left side of the mouth thing, like leans in. I really don't know. She's roasted me this entire time.
Like, I'd hate the typecast, but she's literally filled every single notch of Nope,
Um,
nope, not important. As she gets back to normal conversational tone. Anyway, it is getting
Yeah,
late in the
so
day. I should probably be heading out to my temporary spot. I heard.
yeah. Uh, well, I'm pretty sure homework's gonna be a pain if I ever, if you ever want to like study together, that'd be cool.
It be to not trying to insult you, but it'd be more of tutoring.
I mean, I'm always down to get tutored. Not learning
Roll
is only half the battle.
roll me what? Not diplomacy. Roll me some kind of skill. Where are you? Roll me persuasion to attempt to get Gina to
That
tutor
is
you.
diplomacy.
Oh wait, there is a diplomacy.
Yeah, it's one of the two. They mean the same thing,
Those
but
two.
yeah, it's called persuasion in here.
Those persuade. Oh, okay.
I'm getting my
Oh,
shit
boy.
mixed up.
Oh, is there a diplomacy underneath the persuasion skill?
There
Am I
is a
li-
persuasion skill that is all that it was needed. It's screw
Oh,
it.
my bad.
All right. Here I go. Hoit. Okay. Wait. Can I extra effort that?
You can.
I
I mean,
don't you still have a hero point?
yeah, you can spend your.
My
hero
guy, if you
point.
extra effort it, that's literally groveling.
If you,
Yeah,
if
you're
you
right.
extra effort, it might not even work.
I'll hero point it. I'll do it. Hoit. Oh God.
That's a 16. That's a 16. That's a
That's
16.
16.
How's it?
All right.
Okay.
Have her make a
That's-
wisdom save against this.
Hold on. I forgot to open up the book when I first started the game, so I'm gonna open up the book real quick.
Ah,
I forgot a few things.
the slight
just
exhilaration
roll it.
of being a tsundere and all the caffeine I had earlier, I think it's slowly killing me with a slight panic attack. Good lord.
Yeah, maybe.
You good, Cat?
Yeah, I just need to go drink some water. I'll be back.
Yeah, say get some normal water in your crazy ass.
Right?
Baka.
Damn.
Yep.
Fuck off.
Damn.
Cat, I like you, but you're in Florida.
I due to distance.
Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna open up her sheet too.
See, I put way too much effort into that fucking Persona reference. I was looking up which Arcana to put and everything.
Oh yeah, they're. To be fair, they're minus. There are 20 students in 1A, and minus Fool and the World. There are 20 Arcana, so
Well, fuck, man.
So where was this posted now?
It's in the Roll20 chat.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so
It's
it took
that really long one for me between two of Pan's.
Alright, so it took a bit of me finding. What did you say to Gina again? That you want her to tutor you?
He's like, he would say, I mean, knowing, knowledge is power, and knowing is half the battle. After all, who knows? I may or may not be able to, show you a thing or two.
She looks at you, you briefly see that she looks up and down real quick. You almost can't notice, but because you're looking her right in the eye, you do notice her quick eye movements. And then you hear kind of fuck my 10 yen. I wouldn't call it a scoff. It's like a is there a, it's like a positive scoff. I don't know what's that called.
Wow.
I wouldn't call it a chuckle. It's like
It's like a single beat of a chuckle.
a single beat of a chuckle, a positive throat noise.
Positive throat noise.
Fuck, that's a
Oh,
quote.
shit.
As she looks you up in the eyes, like, well, from what I've seen from the first few days of school, or the first few days of today, most of the work is going to be review for me, but If you have trouble, I would be willing to give you some lessons.
He smirks. That sounds like a plan then.
So how am I getting compensated? As she gets a business tone very quickly.
Uh,
As she begins to collect as she begins to collect up her things and her books and laptop.
uh, what if I told you that there's information that you don't know yet? What if I gave you information that you don't know yet?
I'd call you a liar.
Well, only one way to find out. Then there is there. As he gives a positive wink.
And in the light of that turning out to be false, you can buy me dinner later. She gives you a slight bow of her head, just like, excuse me, I need to leave, and she begins to walk off.
See you later.
Takes
And I
about
kinda-
10, takes many steps, and then, like after maybe a minute or so of walking, she turns left as she gets out of the gates and out of eyesight.
Hayato likes turns around with a sigh of with a what is it an expression of relief as he kind of like puts his flips his hair back positively. This dragon still got it. He walks back over. To the
Just fucking cats play by play.
Oh no,
Fuck
my
yeah,
10
10 yen.
yen.
Oh no, my 10 yen. Technically, it'd be more like 10,000 yen because 10 yen is like 10 pennies. But regardless, semantics. I actually looked up in the means and masterminds like attitudes thing, and just because I didn't have Gina completely pulled up, I looked at that. Turns out you need a DC 15 persuasion check to change an NPC's attitude, and you barely beat it. If you didn't hero pointed it, you would have legally put her into almost hostile.
Jesus Christ.
If I went legally straight from the book, I obviously wouldn't make her hostile towards you, but at the same time that would have been fucking funny.
My goodness.
So as Hayato, you are feeling like the cock of the walk. Johnny Stone, you saw that interaction go down, and you don't need an insight check to see that Hayato seems very pleased with the end result.
Hayato walks back. Hayato's walking back, basically saying, "Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a separately movie theater."
Hey,
Tony up
in,
for
interior crocodile alligator what?
Oh,
It's
you don't
a
know
meme.
that song? It's a
We'll-
meme.
We'll discuss
We'll,
it
we'll explain
later.
later. Yeah.
Yeah, back to Max.
Tony up
Hayato's
for
walking back. He starts just like dusting his hands off. And then
Thank you. You just made me 10,000 yen richer.
what?
No, I think
He just looks puzzled,
Alex
huh?
is right, and it's 1,000 yen. I think we're at a
You guys did not bet $93 on this.
Oh, okay.
My bad, $93 and a penny.
Sorry.
$93.
Hayato
we'll
just
just
looks lost for a second. Wait, what?
From
You just made me $10 richer.
Huh?
Oh, we had a little wager going on. Pan
Wait.
thought you would fail. I believed in you.
You guys bet on you guys bet on me whether or not I could get with Jeter or not.
Yeah.
I looked between the both of them. Okay, that's terrible. Then I looked at Johnny. I'm like, you're the man because you believe in me. Looks to Pan. I'm not surprised.
since Cat is not back, I will be quote unquote.
I am back,
piloting her.
sorry.
Oh, okay.
I was tr-
I was just gonna.
No.
I was just gonna say you cross your arms and go.
No, I was literally just this whole time I didn't know my mic was mute. I was like, ah.
No, I'm just waiting for the
In my
baka.
life.
I reach into my purse and rip out 10 fucking yen.
$10.
So do I get like 5%
Yeah, $10.
off of the earnings or nah?
You know what? I'll buy you a drink.
For the
Bet.
fucking lucky son of
Hey, that,
smooth
Look-
talking.
look
You
into
know what? I feel bad. And you want a drink too?
Yes.
talk about a fish out of water, huh?
Do you want to be the second person I bite today?
I don't know.
They
that's
take
fair.
1,000 yen. They take 1,000 yen bills. Nice.
He's at that. House is gonna look like, one of these days, I am gonna learn how to harden my actual human appearance, and your bite's not gonna do much. You know that, right?
Already doesn't
It's only a
do
matter
much.
of time.
Shut up, you're made out of concrete.
Everybody loves Pan Pan. Boom, ba-ding, bam, bam, ba-ding, boom,
You're
boom.
made out of concrete and
Boom, boom, ba-na-na-na-na-na.
I'm made of steel or some sort of metal.
you're made of
but, you know.
steel and idiot. Yeah.
Sorry, did I just hear baka again?
Why are you so salty?
I did Bakia again.
I just kind of look at Pam Pam.
So-
Why?
Because she's thirsty. Let's go get drinks.
Pan being afraid to be alone does follow.
Just like gets on the phone and calls the folks. Hey ma, I'm grabbing a bite to eat with some of my friends, but I'll be home soon.
All right. You get the calls of affirmation and don't worry. Your mother's just doing the Division 2 raid for the umpteenth time, and she's not having a good time as per usual.
Is she raging in the background? And so did Dad picked up then?
Oh yeah, you hear, you stupid motherfucker! I told you to not waste that.
I just kind of like on the phone. I'm like, Dad, just make sure she takes a break every now and then. 'cause-
And
Will
now
do,
that-
lad. Will
Up
do.
next, Alex, you see well, pretty much the ending of what that interaction was, or not the ending, but like the middle and the end of that whole interaction, as pretty much everyone's now walking out of the school area. What do you do?
I should leave them be.
I roll
Ah.
perception, see if I see
I
him.
get it.
Somebody had to.
Wait, what?
I'm on a persona
Perso-
kick.
Fucking weeb.
It's a recurring line from the start of the game.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Remind me to send you the best of your Narakami later.
Can I roll a
okay.
perception to see if I see him?
Well, anyone can see him. You just look behind. It's like, oh yeah, he's walking.
Hey, you coming?
I mean, I didn't bet on anything and I didn't lose anything.
I just kind of like looked to Alex. Come on, man. You're part of the group. Get over here. You too,
And the drinks
Valentine.
are-
What was that, Max?
Don't worry, drinks are on Pan Pan.
I just kind of like I like fist bump him at that.
I return said fist bump.
It's
Pulls
like,
out his-
look over-
Pulls out his
Go
phone.
ahead.
Much as I'd like to, guys, I gotta get home. As
See yourself.
wonderful as that sounds.
Just be careful out there. Maybe next time, man. Valentine, you coming?
Valentine's
I-
already gone.
Oh, you're already gone.
Well,
Never mind.
I wouldn't say she's been gone, but she is the furthest out of all of you. So, but she's still in hearing distance.
You know, the house is that way. I'll walk with you guys at least.
That's the spirit. I we just didn't want to leave anybody behind.
Leave no high schooler behind.
I mean, I was trying to stay behind, so
You know, it's always good for us
Kind
to
of.
it's a camaraderie. As heroes,
Basically.
you know, it'll be good for us.
Yeah, I mean, how often do you hang out with the same people that you literally bumped into on the first day?
Not often.
Uh,
See?
Valentine, are you accepting the offer?
Sure, why not? I'm not one to.
Just like power leaps up. Sure, why not? What the?
I mean, yeah, she could just kind of like just spring leg backflips. Like, yeah, sure, why not? What the fuck? Do you have to flip? No, I'm kidding.
Today is a beautiful day to celebrate. We all got into the highest class. We all got into the best class for UA. Uh, we all passed. We passed our exams. We passed our aptitude tests. I got my shot at Gina. Life
You know,
is fun.
I got this wonderful place for a good boba. Let's go.
All
What even
right.
is a boba?
And so the angsty middle schoolers go
wait.
off into the sunset.
High
Wait,
school.
wait. I got it. Pan, a boba is a tea you can bite.
I mean, why? I mean, shut up. I'm not excited about that. After being visibly excited.
If she had a tail, she'd be wagging it.
I just kind of like put my arm around Pan Pan. Stop being so salty and enjoy yourself, girl.
You want to lose
was
that
that,
arm?
You want to lose your shot at a boba?
What was that, Max?
I was just like, I see the elation in her eyes.
Proceeds
All
to
right,
angrily
well,
inhale from water inhaler.
All right. Just a classic. You all are having your little conversations about the fucking. Is that just gonna be the copy paste thing you have now, Tyler?
Probably.
You know, I wish I had copy pasted that. As I wasn't going to, and then Valentine pointed out we have exactly 20 people in this fucking class.
No, not not
Wait,
the
is my hero and persona that similar, and I just don't know, or what?
No, I
when
just
you,
saw an opportunity to do it the first time, and I just saw an
Oh,
opportunity. I'll do it when I see the opportunity, but I'll probably miss a ton of them.
when you
So
think,
don't
cause like
worry
when you
about it.
actually think about it, just like how you miss the social links. No, when you actually think about
Ugh.
it, it's in a
It's
in a
high school with magic
thing.
superpowers.
And
So-
it's
Yeah, except you don't have to keep them a secret.
oh man,
Anywho,
that's great.
y'all are having your conversations about what have you, whether it be roasting Pan for the roasting you've had all day, talking about how tip stuff, Alex stuff. You talk amongst yourselves about things you like, don't like, however you want your conversations to go. And as you all, within the first 10 minutes of walking towards this boba place, Stone has mentioned, I would like everyone to roll me perception.
Okay. Wow. All right.
Difficulty.
Fucking- Jesus, Cinder. Pan.
Yeah, I
what are
know.
you-
I know.
Okay.
I had to copy. I did memes, and then I messed up my copy and paste, so I had to retype it, and then I forgot also what my perception is.
God damn it, cat.
Excuse me while I can't even copy that. I have to retype it and then copy it because it has italics.
Oof. Look, just make a fucking notepad document of things you want to copy paste.
I mean, honestly, I should make a notepad document of social links at this point.
Oh my god! Why? Why in this game? Not where the one where I had to get the shit kicked out of me all
Don't
day.
worry. Keep using them up, cat. Keep using them up.
I don't want to be. I don't want to.
Okay, shh.
It's okay. It's all good.
As you're all are walking along, and it's getting darker and darker as the walk has gone along. Hayato, you're very hype about what this shit with Gina Pinder could get out, and you're just like, yeah, she's real cool, and I never met someone from that side of the globe before, and she's smart, obviously, and you're just really excited about what this prospect has. Everyone else, however, as you're walking by a few alleys, you hear from one of the alleys just a low growling sound.
Is it within 30 feet of me?
Potential. Why do you ask?
Because like if because I have that 30-foot radius precise blood smell.
You do smell blood.
Like I didn't even make it like a thing where I had to smell it outside of people. I just know when things are around.
And say you smell. Yeah, I would say you would smell someone's blood down an alleyway.
Oh, like actually exposed?
It's pretty strong.
You see Pan stop, smell for a second, her eyes dilate. She's like, "There's blood." She kind of darts, like immediately, like eyes that way. There's a lot of blood down there.
Kind of like,
Well,
yeah, you see, wait, what?
I'll walk down the alleyway.
I'll
Yeah,
also go down the alleyway.
All right.
be-
I follow.
Look, I'll be fine.
Alrighty. Looks like we're
Hey,
doing this.
We should
Fine.
not. This is not legal.
What's
As-
not legal?
As
They said
Pan
there's
is
blood.
already
Somebody's
dark.
hurt.
Oh yeah,
I'm
Pan is
not
already
out.
going down.
All right.
She throws your arm off him and runs down the hallway or down the alley.
So Stone, are you following after, or are you just like motherfucker?
Yeah, it appears son of a, and he just kind of continues with them.
All right. You
Trying to talk
as-
sense.
go ahead, Max.
This is what I'm trying to talk sense.
As a Pan, you
This
see
workout
it
is a
happen
party,
because
so-
you start sprinting, but everyone else doesn't see it happen, but hear it as everyone hears a just a cry of pain. As Pan, since you sprinted, you stopped like maybe 20 feet before getting to scene. You see a very odd sight. It looks like a wolf, but not. It has pale gray fur. No, it is a pitch black fur. Sorry, was thinking the wrong thing. Almost so dark that
So hyper
the
black.
only for lack of a better term, yes, it is very dark. Where, in fact, it is only shown because the darkness in the alleyway is much brighter in comparison. Then there still is a bit of light left in the day.
Are you attacked or blocking us?
And in front of this wolf-looking creature looks to be a person, maybe in their 20s to 30s, with looks like many wounds on their arms, have many claws and scratches, and they're fucking freaking out. And as soon as you come in first, the wolf form turns to you, and you see its eyes are. But they almost look flat on its skin or form, because it's kind of hard to tell the difference between the skin, the fur, and the body. But it has what looks like flat red eyes that are unblinking and staring at you, just. And the guy who is in front is like, fuck, help, what the fuck this is? As soon as that cry of help is heard, everyone else has made it upon to the scene to see this going down.
I'm gonna
What are you doing, Pan?
I'm going to let's see advantages. Let's see here. I'm gonna use my
Before you do anything, Pan,
Mhm.
can you please roll me initiative? This is not.
I'm gonna
combat
take my
initiative.
hero. I have a seize initiative, so I'm gonna spend my hero point to have it.
All right. What do you wish to do?
I'm going to use daze, which is based off my intimidation, to basically get in this thing's face and tell it to stop what it's doing. Like I'm gonna try to daze him. To like leave. Is it a man or a woman?
Are you talking about the
It's
wolf?
a
No,
wolf.
the person, the victim.
female?
Okay, I'm gonna tell it. I'm gonna jump in its face and say, "Leave her alone."
All right, so you're trying to intimidate the wolf.
Yep, and according to this, I daze him if I do.
All right, roll
It rolls
me your
willpower
check.
against.
I roll willpower against. What do I have to beat?
Okay, I think I roll that. So,
You do.
doopy
Say,
doopy
what do you have to beat to scare me? Let me look it up in the book real quick. You have like a, you're technically using. Is it a part of the intimidation
It's
skill?
they're using advantage days.
Ah, okay. Conceer is demoralize. No, I just look at the days thing. I'm dumb. Make a deception, intimidation check, standard action. Make a skill check as a standard action against your target's resistance check. So it's a roll off.
Yep.
Yes.
So,
Got it.
I roll mine.
All right. Yep, and I'll roll my will. You see this being not back down, and in fact, it matches you in its ferocity
Can I-
as
Can I
you
look?
see.
Never mind.
Eh.
Never mind.
As you see the form where you're pretty sure the head is, it kind of separates into what looks to be a mouth as it bites at you.
Okay.
What is
Parry?
what is your parry?
Doopy doopy doop. 12.
Great.
So 22.
All right, that beats it.
Oh, this guy's strong.
More accurate.
Or
Let me
accurate.
just double check this.
Or
Quick
he rolled
question.
really, or he rolled like a 15.
What was that?
A quick question: an affliction, a pure affliction attack, does that make an attack roll, or is it just save?
If it's not perception range, you roll to hit and then apply the affliction.
Okay.
So you roll against whatever dodge or parry, depending on ranged or melee, and then they roll their resistance check if you hit.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
my bad. I was looking at the wrong
This
number.
also means you can use shit like power attack with it, since it has it to hit to modify.
It does not hit you. I was reading the wrong numbers. As you feel this thing's breath, you feel something coming out of its mouth that attempts to bite at you, but you manage to, duck out of the, or not duck out of the way, but lunge out of the way, still protecting the innocent standing behind you. But yes, it does not find purchase on your body. Just as it's making these, I'd say inhuman growling, but it's a wolf, so
It's
wolf.
snarling.
But it doesn't sound like a normal snarl if anyone's ever seen a wolf. Anywho, so that just happened, and as things are inevitably about to go down, you hear something from the rooftops go, pray. And I'd like everyone to roll me initiative.
I already.
No,
Oh.
this is actual initiative.
Oh, I wasted
But-
my.
No, since you used a thing, I will say that you are guaranteed first. Because
Yay.
you did spend a hero point for this, and I'm not going to be mean. So, whoever gets the highest initiative, let me know, and I'll put Pan at 0.1 higher.
Oof. That'd be me.
Okay, so...
And I forgot to select a token again because I'm an idiot.
You're good, you're good. That's what the GM is for, to add in things manually. It's not the end of the world.
It's been a while, Aaron, but is this that sheet I sent you like a year ago?
A long time ago, yes.
Okay, I thought this seemed familiar. Okay. Couldn't tell you what it does. Been too long.
But do you know if it's strong?
Oh, I know it's wrong.
Stronger than us.
It is not PL8.
Oof.
let me roll initiative for the boys. For the boys.
Wolf v wolf. Oh, is he just basically summoning wolves?
You'll find out.
Yes. Power, obvious power.
Look, you want to be put in timeout, motherfucker?
No. Baka.
Good. I will.
The boys we're about to fight.
Look, I can't help it. Tsun is a deadly laser.
Oh my god.
All right, and then
Oh.
adding pan.
Kind of metal.
I
all that
don't think I
light
got that reference.
Uh,
The Tsun laser.
there was a
No
video
clue.
called History of the World, and they said the sun is a deadly laser. So the meme is Tsun is a deadly laser.
Like soon.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The boys. Fucking Dead by Daylight glitches at best. Anywho, so at the top of the initiative, because Pan Piranha is eager for this, Pan, there's a wolf in front of you, and you heard from up above what could be interpreted as a taunting remark. What do you do?
How far is that taunting remark coming from?
You look up and you don't see anything immediate out of the ordinary.
Is he within 30 feet?
Not for you.
Okay. Well, there's a bunch of people behind me, and there's a wolf right here and a civilian. So since this thing bit at me, almost out of impulse.
No, you!
Have you seen dog fights? This is how it's going down, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, this is technically illegal dogfighting.
But I'm a fish.
Haha. That makes it even more illegal because you're not supposed to be allowed. It's Pokemon.
Oh my god!
It's Sharpedo looking at
No, it's Carvanha v Growlithe.
Hey, well, Carvana wins cold water.
What was that, Max?
This is why he's part of the shark family.
Anyway,
Carvana.
All right. Anyways,
go ahead and roll your bitty bites. All right, that probably hits, but let me double check math. Yeah, that hits.
and I'm gonna use fast grab.
Well, let me roll toughness first. Well, what's the power of your bite? 6.
Yep.
So I have to beat a 21. Wow. You really fucked that one, didn't you, Dice? First toughness roll in so long, and it's a 1.
So did I just kill this thing?
When you go and lunge at it, and you bite at like the head, the best that you can manage as you're standing it, and as your teeth sink in, everyone hears this weird death cry come from this being as your teeth after this cry don't find a lot of purchase and actually has a foul taste in your mouth as this woven being just kind of dissolves.
Wait, was this a
into
minion?
nothingness.
He doesn't have to tell you that.
He does.
He told you that he rolled a 1.
Because if it's a minion, I do have takedown too.
I don't think there's any other minions in this alley.
You have no other targets.
Okay, you're right. I don't even see. I thought takedown just let me attack another person.
Takedown lets you go from minion to minion.
It's specifically just minions.
I will check the wording, but last I checked,
I think
was
it literally
minion to
lets me I can tear through as long as I kill a minion.
Why don't you take
And
someone
I-
down?
Yeah.
It's specific. Takedown only procs on minions. If you take down the big bad in one shot, it doesn't proc. Okay, if you render a minion incapacitated with an attack, you get an immediate attack as a free action against another minion within range and adjacent to the previous target.
Okay.
Takedown 2 lets you move between. It's only minions.
Okay.
Yep, it is only minions. Huh. Okay. So,
Good to know.
you chomp down, you get a bad taste in your mouth as this wolf being in front of you just kind of dissolves into the darkness.
Okay. Okay. Good. Good thing that was some kind of or construct or something. Otherwise, this would have gotten a lot more complicated.
And a lot more illegal.
I'm gonna pick up the guy off the floor.
Well, when it's your turn.
It's combat,
Yeah.
dummies.
Is it still combat? There's nothing around.
That we can see.
True.
Right?
It's hard.
So,
Great.
Pan, what else are you doing?
Do I get another? Can I roll a perception to try to find this guy?
Yeah, that'll be your standard action.
Can I use the blood sense to see in the dark?
Didn't you just take your standard action by biting?
I
Oh
did.
no, it'd be your move action to
Yeah.
send.
And
Sorry.
could I use the blood sense to try to smell where he is? Like, based off my blood sense? Or would that just be my perception saying somehow I picked up his scent?
Just roll your base perception.
Okay. Okay.
But no. Add +2 because no. Well, it's. What do you think? For +2 for circumstance, for +5 since like a power.
It's up to you
Tyler.
whether the power just works or not, because powers tend to just work if they have something that's detect. Being able to tell a direction, it's a flat check that you can that.
It does
you can
have precise
actually
on
make
it.
because- That means you can tell That means you can tell direction. Roll your check.
Yeah, I'll say go ahead and know the check because you know the being is up.
So,
I'll go ahead and roll something on my end.
so just straight perception?
With a +2. Because your scent is helping out. As you focus your senses to try and find where
Yeah,
this
wait.
possible
I
offender
close
is,
my eyes, I sniff. You see even my gills flare up a bit?
before you even mentally react, no, like consciously react, unconsciously you kind of pointer dog your hand up to one of the further, well, like the building in front of you, up and to the right slightly. It's like right there.
I look up like, there you are.
You don't see anyone there, but you smell someone there.
I know, but I'm aiming right at them, so I know exactly where they are.
I don't suppose this is all just a hilarious misunderstanding, and we can just talk this out.
They were trying to kill me,
Ah,
and 5 others, I think.
We need to get out of this alley.
All right, and with that, Hayato Mugen Masa. You just saw Pan Piranha bite a wolf into nothingness, and this guy scream about possible murders.
And I also pointed where he is in his general direction.
So, I'm gonna call 911 first and foremost.
That's gonna be your whole action. The call,
That's
in
gonna be
order.
my whole action.
Well, it's gonna in order to engage, to contact the police and engage in startings of a conversation. That will be your turn.
Okay.
Not saying you can't do it. It's just, it's only 6 seconds.
I look at Piranha and I say, "He's up there."
Yeah.
Okay. I need one of you to call 911. I'm going after him. Valentine, you can keep up, right?
I'm gonna get the lady out of here.
Get the lady out of the alley.
All right. So what are you doing, Hayato? Come on.
I'm going to change shape and I'm going to change into Sapphire and go up after this guy.
Say your change shape's a standard, right? Or is it a move?
I think I have it as a move. No, I think it is. I think I have it set as a standard.
Yeah, not because if it is a standard, you can change shape and then move up your speed. You can't do anything else after that.
So yeah, I'm going to change shape into Sapphire. So
which dragon on the screen is the sapphire?
that's the red one. That's Safijiro right here.
Looks more gold to me, but all right.
It's red when you zoom in. It's actually like a deep crimson. The wings just look gold. So
I see.
Blaze shape, Elder Dragon.
Form of fire.
As I kind of, I'm gonna like leap up there and change, and that one I'm just like kind of, you're gonna see like the transition of like a fireball, like as he crawls
Dragging
out,
up.
crawls shut up. As the
American Dragon, Jake
That
Long.
that is literally how Jake Long transforms.
I'm not. I just kind of like shoot up into a fireball, and like out of it just crawls out the dragon that you all saw earlier, Sapphire, as it just kind of like scales its way up like lizard like, just like scales its way up the
Yes,
building.
you could say you dragoned yourself up there.
Shut up. And I get up there, and what do I see?
Excuse you.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you have a flight speed of 1. You have flight speed 4. You can up there fine. As you kind of half climb, half fly your way up the building and perch yourself there to see what there's to be seen. And let me double check the guy real quick, see if he has anything fancy in this certain situation.
I did mention that someone needs to call the police, right?
Yeah, you did.
Before I change. Okay, cool. Just checking.
You see what looks to be a young man. And by young, I mean possibly not out of middle school yet. He looks like in early teens.
Okay.
He seems to be wearing loose-fitting slacks, pale gray hoodie with the hood up, and underneath the hood you see flat red eyes and part of a grin. And you just hear so the hunt begins. In a surprisingly mature voice for what looks to be a 13, 14-year-old.
I will like snarl / roar at him, just.
Alright. Speaking of, it is the wolf's turn.
The wolf, more like the bitch.
And as you are looking closely at the thing, at the wolf in front of you, you see that the double check, Tyler. Every rank and extra limbs means you have that limb. Like
Every rank and extra limbs is an extra limb. Yes.
gotcha. You see from behind his back, what comes out looks to be 4 ethereal-looking wolf heads, all snarling at you. For anyone who knows League of Legends, it's kind of like how the wolf goes
Kindred?
with sheep. Yeah, with Kindred. Except instead of like the wispy black with wooden mask, it's that same of almost formless black with the flat red eyes.
Do you have a token ready for this guy, or?
No, I do not. But
okay.
I can pull up a I can. Ryan, if you would do me a favor and pull up a Kindred picture to at least get a vague sense of what the
And I have
wolves
a
on.
picture that I had attached to the character sheet that I
Oh,
never sent
yeah.
you.
I was actually trying to look for that and I couldn't find it. So if you can actually put that in.
Let me see if I actually have it on here. If not, I know where I can get it.
Yeah.
Wait, Kindred being a
You keep
wolf?
the scene going. You keep
That's
the scene
not.
going.
Go gadget DM.
What?
Keep going, Aaron. I'll get you the picture. Just keep the thing
Oh,
going.
I know. I gotta look up a.
Well, it's not the wolf, but this pretty much fits what you were describing to a T. It's not the original image, but
Now I'm sad. We're gonna have to go on a 2-month hiatus for this.
Don't worry. I'm sorry.
Cliffhanger.
Sorry.
You know.
But it's so good. Though.
What if
Okay, that's what I mean.
we invent
So,
cars that don't need gas, so he loses his job? Perfect.
Shut up.
Jesus. In front of this figure, Hayato. That's the perfect picture. That was the one I was looking for.
Really perfect. That's kind of nice.
In front of him, what appears to be coming out of the ground are 2 more of those wolf figures that you can barely perceive, but you know they're there, mainly because they are staring at you dead center with those flat red eyes. Like, let's see how they deal with this prey. And the actual figure itself, still looking at you, hands in his pocket, makes a large leap backwards as it's still facing you. Oh. Okay. Makes a large leap backwards, getting a good amount of distance away. And that is the wolf's turn. Stone!
Oh my gosh. You know, you try and tell people this shit's illegal, and they do it anyways. They're just gonna get in fucking trouble. I pull out my phone and I call the police.
Alright.
No,
911, let's...
actually, you know what? No. Can I use my contacts to just call up one of the superheroes? I would know what would be in this area.
Oh yeah, you do have contacts. Say, Max, do you personally know any of the pro heroes in My Hero?
I know All Might.
Do
Aaron,
you
need me
mind?
to drop a character sheet or?
Like, if you
If
you just want to use a random superhero that you have, that's fine.
Wait, I have a question. Would Ryukyu be over here?
Ryuku?
My aunt.
She's currently busy streaming.
No, that's my mom. Ryukyu's
Oh, your
not
aunt,
here.
right.
Yeah.
She's also streaming.
Damn.
you,
He's watching my mom.
since it's set a while before canon, you could just come up. You could just make up a character.
If I had a
Making up a character and having the sheet available are two very different things.
You can't
Yeah,
just
say-
bullshit this.
Yeah, I'd say I have a thing. Granted, you never really had a lot of personal contact with this hero, but with most pro heroes, they know of the Stone family, and you know of a man known Kiego Takami, otherwise known as Hawk.
Oh fuck.
Ooh. Ooh.
Hold up.
So, of course, so you, and you're doing this with your phone, correct? All right. So you hear very click. What fucking? Who is this? Stone?
It's Johnny.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Shit. What's wrong?
We've got a situation over here near the shop,
Oh, here we go. List of
Someone-
pro heroes.
and someone is they're using their quirk to attack people. Several of my friends are trying to chase it down. I've already let them know that's very illegal, and I'm calling in for some help from an actual professional hero to come help us with this so we don't get in trouble.
10 seconds into that, you just hear shit. As you hear a lot of rustling, you actually hear the phone just kind of as it hits something, and you just hear shit. Hold on, what's the fucking address? As he just
I guess in my location.
yeah, you give him that's your entire turn to do that. Next up, Alex Bada.
Okay. So there's shit going down on the roof. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yep.
Yep.
Great. How tall is the building? Roughly? How many stories? 2 or 3? That kind of thing? Or
Yes, I'll say 3 stories.
30 foot. More than a normal human can actually jump, but time to carefully wall jump my way up so that it doesn't totally look like I'm, doing more than I should.
Yeah. Positive
I just
story.
remembered something I'm gonna do on my turn now.
You're good, Kat.
I'll jump up to the top of the building just to
Right.
see what's going on because I heard more stuff going on up there.
You see 2 more of the wolves and a figure that that is in the process of jumping back and landing at a further building.
Oh, great.
Excuse
I'm going to start by taking a swing at one of the wolves.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
Where I. All right, this has multi-attack.
All right.
If it actually hits.
That looks
Well,
like it very much hits.
That better fucking have hit.
That looks like it might hit a lot.
I don't know. Yeah, that hits.
2 degrees of success, it gets a +2. 3 degrees or more, it gets a +5 to the DC.
What? +5. So 27 total?
Yes.
And are you punching, kicking? How are you doing it?
This is a mixed flurry of strikes.
All right.
Punch, kick.
On the uppercut, you hear a weird, weird snarl whine, and as you're coming down with the elbow, your elbow hits air as the creature you punched just kind of seems to dissolve into the floor.
How close are the two together?
Close enough for takedown.
Then I'm going to ride that momentum into the second one.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
I will as soon as I find my sheet again.
Oh, you dingus. Wow, that hits even harder than last time.
There you go.
Thing rolls up.
Same deal, multi-attack.
Yep. Come on, 27. Show me a new pair of shoes. That's even worse than the last roll. You kind of flounder a bit slightly because of the elbow that went to nothing. But with that downward...
I just rode that straight through into the guy.
Yeah, if you allow me to embellish,
Go ahead.
you're... What?
I said go ahead, sorry.
No, you're fine. It's just I'm trying to make you look cool. As your elbow kind of hit nothing, went too deep, you're taking that forward momentum to do a whole ass front flip and bring your heel down on the other wolf, where you hit the ground in the process. And much like the other wolf, dissolves into nothingness with a...
Alright. Gonna use some free actions if that's okay.
Depends what they are.
I'm looking at the guy. He's got the 4 freaky wolf tendril looking things.
Yep. Ah, you're
Do they register on anything on ultraviolet or infrared compared to him? Not trying to get any fancy details, just looking at him in those sights. Does anything different?
On infrared, the figure appears to have normal human temperature, while the outline of the wolf things are barely visible. Ultraviolet is a different story, as the wolves show up pretty bright. And you look down at the wolf you kind of dissipated, and that wolf shadow also appears to show up somewhat decently in the ultraviolet, though it's fading fast.
Okay. Got it. Right. Weird superpowers.
And I believe
if you guys don't mind, I'm going to start up music.
All right. As long as it ain't too obnoxious.
I'm hoping not. It's where this guy came from.
Yep. And is that your turn?
It's my turn.
Oh.
It's literally the music video that inspired me to make the character.
Yeah.
Figured why not.
At the end of your turn, it is the wolf's turn. Huh? What was that?
I was gonna ask if there aren't any left, but I don't know.
I'm assuming he had some ready.
Given that guy said 5, yeah.
Yeah. Back on the ground with Stone, Tib, and Piranha, you all hear, and seemingly from either out of the walls or from the floor, a wolf each comes out after you. And you're all getting a bite attack against.
I upgraded my shapeshifting into a free action.
That's not a reaction, though.
Ah.
That is correct. That is not a reaction. So we're gonna resolve it with Tib first. What is your parry?
All right. Parry is 16.
All right. Pan, what is your parry? 22.
Yep.
And Stone, what is your parry?
It's 15.
All right.
Yeah, 15.
Fucking wow.
Did they all miss or?
Not only did they all miss, but the one against Stone rolled a 1.
It's
What does a critical miss on an attack do?
Nothing much. It's just like, wow, you fucking suck.
It's just on his arm where I bit earlier, and he's like, huh. Just hopelessly just gnawing on his arm.
And I guess legally speaking, I should have made you all vulnerable because they were attacking out of concealment. But fuck it, too late. I already made the rolls, and I'm pretty sure even if they were all vulnerable, they all still would have missed.
Eh.
As all 3 of the wolves come out and try and bite you at the same time. Tib and Pan, you managed to dodge deftly out of the ways. Ah, fuck, wolf! And Stone, I imagine you just kind of backhanded. It's like, no, bad. Or however you want to flavor it missing you horribly.
He's on the phone, and it's just on. It just kind of bounces off of him. He's like,
No, yeah, that's perfect. Stone, as you're finishing, as you're talking with Hawks, you hear you feel a thud against your back. You look back. You look back and see one of those shadow wolves staring up at you with those flat red eyes.
Can I help you? Rude.
Fuck.
I guess he's gone right now, so I guess this resolved. So
The fucking one time I had a chance to hit all of you somewhat decently, no one rolled above a 10.
are you telling me there wasn't 2 more?
What do you mean?
You said 5.
There's 3 for now.
Okay.
There was one in the alley that Pan tromped, and dude summoned another 2.
I wasn't counting those 3.
Anywho, up next, Valentine. You almost got chomped by a weird shadow thing. What are you doing?
All right, first things first, I'm switching to speed form. I'm then going to just Noom over to the woman whose screams got us here in the first place. Pick her up and then Noom on out of the alleyway out to the street.
Are you Nooming anywhere in particular, or are you Nooming the Noom?
Nooming then Noom.
Okay, so you're just getting away and not going. Gotcha. And your speed 4, that's a lot.
500 feet.
Yeah. So you manage to, you accelerate yourself. Haha. You speed past the wolves. You grab the person close in your arms and you speed out. And you make it a decent way down the street where there's not a lot of people. In fact, there's none on this certain street.
Gonna go with like a slightly modified version of speed form. I'll drop one of the close combat skill points and all 3 of the acrobatics in exchange for a rank 1 2 points in environment skill, which is close as I could get to like bioluminescence to like highlight our location.
All right.
You're a glowy boy. Okay.
So you zoom out and you just hear the person. I was like, there were so many. There were so many. There were so many. Just repeating that over as you're zooming along.
Are you hurt?
Yeah. They're kind of lost in thought, but you see that their arms are pretty scratched and bit up, and you also see that their clothes are tearing in certain spots.
All right. I'm a healer. I can help you.
Give her a kidney.
Give her a kid. I'm gonna patch up your holes of kidneys.
All right.
Here,
so
eat this kidney.
That's my standard, my move, and my free. So I think that's it for my turn.
All right. At the top of the round, Piranha. There are 3 wolves very close to you. Tib is somewhere off wheezed, and there still sounds like there's some action going up.
Well, I can't help that. There's 3 wolves, so chomp,
Chompa chompa.
chompa.
All right, roll to hit.
I am
Do it faster. That's a 14.
14. Let's see. Do I even have? How many lucks do I have? Just check.
And you already spent 1.
Yep, I know.
I know. Just want to be sure.
Luck. I have 1 more luck.
Are you using it or do you want to save it?
What's your professional opinion?
It is up to you.
You know what?
Eat shit. Up to you.
Yep, I'm rolling again.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Because 14 is just not a number I'm happy with. That's a number I'm happy with. Look at the... what are the odds?
All right.
What?
So your bite is successful. What is the power of your bite again?
6.
6. So I need to beat a 21. Much like before, you get a increasingly bad taste in your mouth as you chomp. You hear the and the wolf seems to dissolve into darkness.
Take down 2, so doing it again. I'm doing it again.
All right, DC 21. It also dissolves into nothingness with a cry and God, you're not sure what taste is filling your mouth. You just know it's bad.
Tastes like bitch to me. Puh.
Yeah. Let me roll the toughness again. And actually, we got a decent roll, but still not enough. As Stone, as you're still recovering from, being rude to the wolf, you look back and all the wolves that were around you they turned into dissipating weird clouds of shadow. As Pan, she looks like she has black smudges on her lips and a black stain on her tongue as she's just hang.
Fucking just eviscerating everything in front of me.
All right, so I'll say you use.
If that ban on maiming gets lifted, you'll be a fantastic hero.
I'll say you used a total of 10 movement to do that whole trio. So we have whatever movement left to do whatever you want to do.
I really don't have anything for this turn, so I think
You're good?
Yep.
All right. Hayato, you're the wolves that were in front of you just got raffle stomped by Alex, and the figure has now finally landed on the building it jumped back a decent amount of distance towards. What do you do?
I'm going to take flight after him.
All right. Say if you want to get up to him, it will take you 2 flight actions because you have speed. Where is your flight? I just saw it. Draconic wings. Yeah, speed 4, 60 feet around.
So
Hold up. Speed, Aaron. Where are you getting 60 feet around on speed 4?
Oh, fucking! It's
Flight 4 is much bigger than that.
Damn it! It's my fault for the sheet he's using says 60 feet per round, so I just went off that.
It's 500 feet. It's 500 feet per round.
Okay, yeah. Then you can you can zoom up to him in an action. My bad.
not even an action, just movement. Just whoop.
Well, yeah, in a movement action. That's what I mean.
So I get up. So I'm gonna get up to him, and I'm just gonna just circle around him because I know he's on top of a roof, and if I fire a sapphire bullet, it may or may not catch the building on fire, and we don't want that.
Also,
so...
technically, it's illegal to really fight him, but no one ever said you can't keep an eye on a criminal.
Basically, I'm going to
You could.
So how this is going to go is I'm going to look to Alex and kind of just do a roaring yelp, just and then just fly up and just keep an eye. I hope he can just assume that that's what that means.
You could go for a grapple.
Check.
You could grapple. I'm assuming you're strong.
You're right.
would be making physical contact with the villain.
Yeah, but I assume tackling a gunman isn't illegal.
I'm just letting you know. All right, so I'll stay with the 14. You get not an amazing gist of what he's trying to say, but
Does give you a very blank look.
According to the wiki, at least, there's provisions about using quirks in self-defense or in protecting others.
Yeah, but if you're chasing after him when he's running,
Fair.
So essentially, Hayato.
I feel like I think we might be in a standoff.
yeah,
Hayato's just like
you're all in a legal gray area right now.
Unless he makes another move.
over. Yeah, Hayato's just like legit flying over him.
I would take the. I guess I would just prepare an action to do something if he does something.
Yeah,
You can ready.
I don't know if I hit.
Or
one of the
if you
stuff
if you want to just hover around and protect yourself, take the active defense action.
Yeah, I'll do that. Active defense. Like I'll hover above him and keep make sure I keep
Roll a
him out.
d20.
Roll a d20. Okay.
Yep.
Dude, God damn it!
Don't worry, it's 12.
Okay.
Instead of how your parry is like how your AC is like 10 plus dodge, 10 plus parry. Now it's 12 plus dodge, 12 plus parry for this round.
Okay, I'll take that.
That's
Plus
what
2 is
active
better than nothing.
Exactly.
Now it is the wolf's turn. This being, and he would be making snide remarks, but no one's really within hearing range.
Except the dragon.
Right, I'm kind of right above him. I'm hovering
Oh,
over him.
I say, I didn't know how far above you were. When you said far above him, I thought you meant like 200, 300 feet.
No. I'm above him. I'm like circling above him, keeping some distance, but still keeping an eye on
Like a
him,
20-foot
I'm
radius.
within sight. Yeah.
All right. Let me look at a thing real quick. No, that's not the right picture. Okay. You're looking down at this figure before you with this weird, tentacle wolf head thing, and it's looking up at you with these, all 5 heads are looking up at you with these blank red eyes and just.
You weren't down for Badger Shark, but you'll let this happen.
Badger Shark.
To be fair, this character wasn't built with my hero in mind. Aaron decided to use him.
Yeah. Look up with well, they're not actual tentacles. It's a good descriptor. Let's see. All 5 heads look up with those blank red eyes, like the prey trying to be a predator. Adorable. He summoned. No, he doesn't. He's going to leap again backwards, still facing you, but in the midst of the leap, while he actually gets very close to you, all 4 of the wolf heads just go in this weird, horrible screeching, and I need you to make me a will save.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hey!
It's our boy, not phased by weird tentacle wolves.
Hey demons, it's me, your boy.
What you motherfuck?
I like how you dash 20, but you don't even have any willpower. So.
I have no will. It's so hilarious.
The only way you were gonna survive this.
All right.
I mean,
Very nearly, yeah.
yeah.
If it's the rank I think it is.
You.
Did I barely make that?
Aaron, be straight with me. It's rank 10, isn't it?
Yep.
That is literally. This is the only way you would have won. Anything less would have been a failure.
Yep.
Wow.
You lucky. You stole Cat's luck. I figured out where it went.
Are you kidding me? You see
great
how
way
many
to end on
like
a
high
cliffhanger.
rolls I've had tonight? Everyone's got my luck from that night.
This screech, this weird mix between what sounds like a bestial howl, a garbled screech, and something else you can't pick up tries to bore into your mind, but whether because of just Hayato's temperament, the dragon's brain of not caring about a threat, or something else, you are able to push out this influence of fear in your mind and give a mighty roar back as the wolf, this being, makes its complete jump backwards.
Congratulations, you resisted the screech of a 12-year-old.
It wasn't the screech of a 12-year-old.
I'm playing Minecraft. It's because your mom raised you getting screeched at by squeakers your whole life.
I'm trying to drag you to time out, but I don't have the power. Next up is Johnny Stone.
So, am I still on the phone?
No, you get to like, yeah, I got my shit. I'll be there fast I can. Fucking shit. Don't fight him. Just fucking don't fight him. And he hangs up on you quickly.
Hangs up.
Look for the dragon.
Or the very glowy lady.
I have no opponents around me.
You do not.
Wait,
Alright,
no.
I'm gonna shift because I'm still in like my regular people form.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go ahead and shift over into my armored form.
Yep.
And is Pan right next to me?
Yep.
Yep.
Here, grab on. We're hopping up.
Harmlessly bites onto your arm again. Let's go.
Leap.
Yeet.
Yeet.
It's yeet.
Yeah. See, not only do you coast the building, you manage to land on the next one over. Granted, you do land on it with a thud, and you do know that you left some footmarks in the building. Behind you is Alex, who's just like, oh, fuck, you guys are here. And in the distance, barely seeing, but mainly seeing because, dragon in the sky, you see a roaring dragon, a dragon that looks very familiar to the one that was flying around the Zero robot and got its shit pushed through 4 buildings. And even further out still looks to be some figure hopping away, but it's hard to tell at this distance. And is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Alex. You see all this shit go down, and because of your ultraviolet, you can still decently track the figure that's very far away. What do you do?
Hey, Johnny. What's up?
Hey, I've got a pro hero on the way. His name's
Great.
Hawk. So we should not engage him.
Do we just like follow him or?
Well, he looks like he's trying to run.
I'm
Who just
saying,
crashed?
if you chase him is one thing. If we attack him, it's another.
Are his wolves fair game?
Attack us first.
I really hope so.
But it's kind of a legal gray area because we are chasing him. So
Yeah, but he tried to murder somebody, so.
or he can grab a hostage.
Based on how he keeps ranting about prey, I don't think he's going to be taking hostages.
Well, we know. I honestly don't know who this supervillain is because I didn't even get to see him. I just saw shadowy wolves.
He's got him growing out his back.
Can I roll for bad guy superpowers to see if I know anything?
Do you have expertise villains?
Or even jack of all trades?
Bad guy powers and hero powers.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Bad guy's power check. I love it. Out of all the powered people, the quirk users in this city, there's a couple wolf ones. There's, people that are wolves, people that can communicate with wolves and animals in general. But ones that have shadowy wolves as well as wolves, if Alex is saying is true, out of their back, that's either this villain, from what you can assume, is either really good at hiding or is new on the scene. Because that's a very out there power, even by some quirk standards.
Yeah. Given what I've seen and heard about, I've never heard of this guy. He must be new.
All right, so Hopper, what are you doing?
You said chasing him's fair game?
Potentially, I can't make any guarantees on that.
So I'm probably getting rounded tonight. I'll start chasing after him. Pulls out his phone while he's making the jump to the next building.
Who are you calling?
Dad.
Busters.
Bustin'.
Hey,
All right,
hey Dad.
You all right? Why do I hear rushing wind, thud, as you land?
Because I'm running
Home?
late.
Are you trying to deceive what you're doing?
No, but I'm being a bit obtuse.
You hear just a
You are an
from the
angle.
other line. It's like, Alex, we've talked about this.
I haven't gotten into a fight yet.
Just tone down what you can do, remember?
Haven't done anything that you didn't. Haven't done anything that you guys didn't teach me already.
All right, just remember, don't fight the guy.
Can I piss him off?
Gray area, but
He's pissed at me. If he's pissed at me, he'll go for me.
just be careful.
Like I can't be rebuilt. Click.
Yep, this is fucking God damn it, this kid. Next up,
Yeah.
our wolf's turn.
Talking was the standard, or was my standard?
Yep.
Okay.
I would like everyone but Valentine to give a hero point. Sorry, it's just not that I don't want to give you one for this, just that
Oh,
you're
no,
realistically
yeah.
too far away for this.
I completely understand.
Wait, so I get a hero point?
We're
Yep.
getting a hero point because he's doing something, Dennis.
Whether from the for the people on the roofs, from the floor, as again seemingly just out of the matter, and for Hayato, it's for a second you know you're looking at the guy leaping away, and then another thing and for another thing in your vision, dark wolf form and red eyes just lunge at you, even though you're pretty decently up in the air. So everyone is getting an attack against them, except Tib, obviously.
Our boy Hayato had a +12 to his stuff.
Yep. Well, 12 plus his parry. So we're
Yep.
gonna go on from initiative. Pan, your parry's a 21.
Yep.
Now let's see if these fuckers can hit. Nope. Nothing for Pan. Hayato, your parry is now what?
My parry is legit at 12.
Wait. Oh no, my
No, no,
parry's at
what-
In my
What's your-
dragon form. My dragon form has.
You have a fighting stat, don't you?
No. This is my This is like my ranged ability form.
Okay.
I did that to get myself on purpose.
So you have a 0 parry.
12 technically, but yeah.
Okay.
So-
That does that crit? Is that? Oh no, wait. Well, wait. Let me look at the things again. I don't think that crits because
Minions can't crit, Aaron. Minions cannot crit.
That goes from a minion.
but you gave it improved critical.
It can crit minions. Let me try that. Let me try that again. It cannot crit a heroic character. It can crit other minions.
This wasn't meant to be an NPC.
Gotcha.
This was also made before I actually read minion rules thoroughly, so I probably missed that little bit when I made the damn wolf sheet.
That's fair, but it still hits you.
Okay.
So Do you have any impervious toughness?
No.
All right, I need you to roll me a toughness save, DC 19.
Our boys got this.
Ha! Fucking what? You have a
He roll max again.
He critted again. This thing is just on him, and he doesn't give a fuck.
This is some fucking protagonist vibes. I ain't gonna lie.
He's did it,
Someone play You Say Run.
dude.
I'm waiting for you to get 3 nat 1s in a row and go flying through 4 buildings again.
Dude, it's
Look,
because you had the.
shut up.
Man, you're killing it today. You actually got. You're getting a date with a girl that might like you, probably not, and you're taking this shit. This is your day, my guy.
Yeah, it is.
Stone, this hits you as well. What is your toughness? 23?
Toughness, yeah. Hold on a second. So I got that. Toughness.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You need to make a toughness check, DC 19. My bad. I was thinking ass backwards. Oh, you failed.
That's surprising sometimes.
Yeah. You're taking a -1 to future toughness checks as, I imagine Pan is on the other arm. So
I
the
already
wolf
let go, of
actually-
course.
Yeah, but the wolf manages to find the first arm bite wound and bite down on that and gets past your defense.
You need to look down at the wolf.
And then for Alex, what is your parry?
19.
Nope. All right, so here's how it goes. Stone, you get hurt a bit. Pan, you are starting to get uncomfortably good at dodging these wolves' attacks, but they're getting closer every time. Alex, the wolf comes out of nowhere, but you still manage to shit because your spectrum sight allowed you to get a split-second glimpse of the once was normal-looking ground suddenly turned violet. And Hayato, up and down all your dragon forms, and in your human mind, that's inside the dragon mind, you should be, oh fuck, this is gonna hurt. But again, whether through the dragon mind not giving two shits, you with your goal or something else, the wolf bites down, and you feel pain, but you just don't fucking care. That guy just potentially killed 5 other people and almost killed a 6th. He needs to be stopped.
I kind of like when it goes to bite me, I like growl and like roar as loud as I possibly can down at him.
Oh shoot, 5 victims, not 5 wolves.
Oh,
Yep. And also, nice you say run. So that was the wolves' turn. Up next, Valentine. You hear in the distance a dragon roar that sounds mad.
All right. I'll keep. I'll noom out to the street, all the way out to the street.
I say you're already out there as you have a speed of 500 feet. So are you just getting
All right.
further away, or?
Oh no, I'm gonna stay at the street. Alternative
Okay.
person. All right. I can heal you, though it'll feel a bit weird. Are you okay with that?
Wait, so like out the street a few hundred feet, you set him down and ask him to heal?
Oh no, I'm
Is that what
like
you're
I'm like out of the alley.
Oh yeah, I say you did that last turn.
dude, you got out of there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alleys aren't that big.
All right. So yeah, I'm okay then. So since I've already noomed away, I'll just ask the person in my hand, or in my arms. That's the healing.
I mean it hurts, but like, others, she's not able to give straight answers. She just seems to still be in some kind of shock, as
Okay.
to be expected.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. It's okay. You're safe now.
All right.
Are the others? are the others still alive in there or not?
I don't know. We 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 were walking and we heard noise and lights went out and snarls bites and they're starting to get into that like hyperventilation stage again. And Colin, you also know, or Valentine would know, that in these type of situations, while consent is preferred in the act of healing, this is one of those times where you can heal someone whether they want to or not, considering they're in this kind of state.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna heal you now. Just stay calm. Just try and stay calm, okay?
All right, go ahead and do your heal. Oh my, that's a lot.
Oh, that was
Did you copy the
Oh.
whole text?
the
The whole fucking thing.
Hey,
Right,
Colin
I
wants
thought-
to be sure.
I thought that would have rolled it anyway. I guess I'll just do the manual.
Hey, don't fault Colin for being precise.
Balls.
Damn. I'll flavor this as you're getting the gloop onto them, and she's like, "Ah, the fuck!" And she just like quickly scrapes off the matter you had on. I was like, "What the?" It came out of him. It came out of him, and they were there. It came out, and oh god. And
All right.
she's getting bad.
All right. Just keep breathing. Deep breaths in, hold, out.
Calm down, man.
And I'll just keep flaring my
unconscious.
I'll just keep flaring my bioluminescence up into the sky to try and signal heroes.
All right, top of the round. Piranha.
So,
You got two wolves close to you. One that just let go of stone, and the other that is still rebounding from its miss from you. All right, you hit. You need to beat a 20.
Quick question.
Quick answer.
What power is the wolf's attack?
It is power 4, but it has penetrating 2. So I need to beat a 21, right, for the toughness, or 23? Because your power 6, 21. Yep. Fucking yeah, you get it. You want to hit the other one?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should let Johnny Stone actually get the. Boop. Wait, does
Oh my!
So there's a few things you can do with the crit. You can increase the damage by 5. You can do like a 0 rank affliction, I think is what Tyler said, and a
0
third
rank
select-
other effect. You could do like a rank 0 move object and like push him or something. But
Yeah,
he's
and it's-
dead. He's probably dead. So
yeah, I'm just gonna go for damage.
Okay, let's beat a 26 somehow. I can't roll above a fucking 10 tonight.
Oh my god, there it is. There, I got your luck.
Well, I can roll above a 10 on attacks, but not on defense.
you know that's kind of what happened last night too.
Yeah.
Or not last
Yeah.
night, Sunday night.
So
If it hurts,
an
don't it?
impressive flurry of speed, Stone, as you're just like recoiling, like, you're gonna get it, motherfucker. You hear the chomp, what sounds like almost like steel hitting steel as Pan's teeth clack together hard in another. And almost at the same time, Pan seems to whirl around within your high sight, and you see Pan's face, and it is legitimately scary how zeroed in she is on this as she makes another chunk. And the wolf being doesn't even get a chance to scream as it just dissipates. And before you can respond, Pan is already back up on you.
You alright?
Yeah, I'll live.
Can I spend my movement since I heard there's more victims to, like, smell blood?
You don't smell any new blood near you.
Like, I didn't know there was more victims. That's the problem.
Yeah, and you would have
That
smelled
wouldn't
them.
really affect your blood sense.
Yeah,
Oh, so okay. There was just the one lady around here.
yeah. To your
Okay.
knowledge, yes. So from what you
Okay.
can smell, and technically you can't even smell the lady from up here, but you know the lady and her bleeding was down there. But you don't smell any new blood up here other than
Right.
yours and Stone's.
Okay.
But Stone's is a bit hard because even though you are right next to him, he doesn't really bleed a whole lot.
Well then, I'm gonna look at Stone like, oh shit, he actually got you. Oh my gosh, that's where I bit you. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Oof. Time for the rock of guilt to form in her stomach. Anywho,
Yep.
Hayato, you just won a screaming match with a wolf, technically twice. So, what do you do?
How's it a drag?
I'm going to descend like about a couple feet away from this guy and change back into my normal form, seeing as how I can't really engage,
Mm-hmm.
and pull out my twin reverse blade katana, and then take a sustained defensive stance as before.
So you took your move and your standard. I don't think you can do the active defense unless I'm wrong.
Oh,
Let me look that up real quick.
Active defense is a standard action, yes.
Yeah, so you cannot do the
Oh.
active defense.
okay. Well, my
Unless
twin
you extra
katana's
effort.
there.
Yeah, unless you want an extra effort.
If I extra effort, I'm going to be exhausted. I'm going to be another level of
Fatigue.
fatigue because I'm already tired. I'm already tired from switching out of form, and I was going to spend my hero
Ah,
point. Yeah, I was going to spend my hero point to be back to
negate
normal.
that.
Yeah.
Pan,
Either way.
catch.
Either way, I'm back in my normal form, and you see Sapphire like the dragon roar and then descend, this like kind of just like spiral down and land as the same pillar of flame that comes from him turns him back to his normal form. Hayato, looking very exhausted but still determined, looks to this wolf guy and says, "I don't know who the hell you are, but I'm not letting you get away, you bastard." As he pulls out his twin blades.
And as you land, all four of the wolf heads turn to you, but the guy just kind of turns around. It's like, I know who you are, victim. And all four of the wolf heads go and out at you, and I'm gonna roll an attack.
Okay. My parry is actually high now, so
Yeah, it's saying in theory you should be fine.
yeah.
You said that.
Alright.
What is your parry?
My parry is a 6.
So 16 total.
Yes.
Oh, the music died.
I can fix that.
All right, that hits. I need you to roll me toughness DC
DC what?
22.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nah, I ain't got that. Can I extra
That-
effort that?
No, you can't extra effort that.
Okay.
Hero point.
Is that 3 degrees of failure?
Yes, that's a failure by 12.
Yep. So
Am I unconscious?
no, that's 4.
No.
You're
Okay.
staggered. -1 on future toughness checks, and you're staggered, which means you are only able to take one action per round and only move at half speed. If you get staggered again, then you go to incapacitated.
So as he says, victim, all 4 of the heads lunge out at you and bite you in different places, and you involuntarily scream in pain as, oh fuck, that hurts. As you have 4 new fresh wounds on you, and the heads pull back, all taking a piece of clothing with it, as the man himself just seems to be giggling, or not giggling, but smiling in delight, as you have 4 new bite marks. And despite this only being the first time you're hit, fuck that. That knocked what bravado you had out of you earlier. That's fucking. Like, this is your first day of UA. This is a villain, and you just got tore up.
I'm still standing though.
Oh yeah.
I'm like kneeling. I'm using my blades to like keep myself up. Is that all you got? I can
All
do
right.
this all day.
All right.
All right.
America.
Yeah, all right, Captain America. Stone, you hear a dragon roar and then a cry of pain in the distance. What do
Captain
you do?
American Dragon.
I can do this all day for about 6 more seconds.
Captain American Dragon Jake Law.
Fuck you.
That's so much better than mine.
How far away are they?
500 feet, 100, well, 120, about 250 feet away, from what you can guess.
Okay. I'm going to regret what I'm about to do. I'm going to extraordinary effort. No, not extraordinary. Double, extra effort, but double.
Extraordinary.
Yeah, I should do that on. I'm going to do that on my jump, so I can clear the entire distance to him,
Nice.
and literally just fucking hero pose land in front of Hayato.
Hold on. As like, wait, what? Ha! As you're taking Pan along for the ride. Pan, I need you to make me
Oh, okay.
I need you to make me an athletics check.
Well, the thing about this is,
Because oh shit. What about it?
I do have advantages that I planned for such an event, because I have,
Right.
let's see, improved hold. So can I add not quite, but can I?
What is improved hold normally
I add a
give you?
+5 to holding on holding. Oh, wait.
I'll give you a plus. What was that?
Okay, it's the stopping. It's a -5 for people escaping my holds, but could it work the other way too?
I'll give you a +2. How about that?
Okay.
So athletics +2.
Oh, okay. That's still pretty damn good. I'm gonna somehow fuck this up, but okay. Fuck, notification stopping me from seeing.
Yep,
Got a
you're good.
24.
Oh, yeah.
As you, for the moment, you feel as if, like, oh fuck, stoned, and you not only grip hard, but you even latch on with like your first couple teeth, just like to be sure, and then, whoosh, boom, and because of how you jumped, your back is technically to the villain, but you managed to turn yourself around in the move action, as you just fucking square up.
I'm not holding on to you because I like you or anything, Baka.
I'm not holding on to you because I.
Yeah!
Hey, that's Sammy's thing when he falls down a 100-foot pit. Anyway, so you've successfully cleared the whole distance and managed to interpose yourself between Hayato and this being. Since you extraordinary effort to jump, does that mean you still get the standard action? I think you do.
Yeah, you do.
All right, so you have,
The extra effort stuff does not kick in until your next round.
so you have a standard action to do your thing. What do you wish to do?
Have I heard him using the word phrase multiple times?
You've heard it a few times, yeah.
You have no praise. And I just
Uh,
chain fist him in the face, or try to.
Remember, don't fight him. Fuck you. Fuck.
My brain goes to immediately my friend is done.
Yep, because as you land, you see how. Oh.
Oh, oh.
0 point.
Yep.
Yeah, because as you land, you see Hayato, bleeding from a few spots. So yeah, that's better. Let's see if that hits him.
Did you just rocket punch him?
Right, I did.
Hey.
Wow, you were the one that was like, don't, and now you're the one that's taking first blood.
He gets assaulted my friend. I
Yeah.
am now defending him.
Fair
You
enough.
launched your fist at him, just and this thing, despite you almost being point blank, manages to dodge out of the way and take a few steps back. It's like, oh, but I do. Huh. I thought you died.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you even see Pan, like,
Like, ooh.
she kind of sucks air through her teeth, like, oh.
And I'm about to become your worst nightmare.
I think you mean we're about to be. I still got fight left in me, big guy. This
Alex.
bastard's not getting away.
Appears to be a party over a few blocks down. What do you want to do?
Oh, it's my turn?
Yep.
Alright, is the bad guy looking at me?
No, he is looking squarely at Stone.
Cool. How far? 120 feet, you said?
250.
150. Okay.
I dare you to dynamic entry this man right now.
God, I haven't played Dragon Ball.
Oh no, I got
forever.
this. If I move my full speed
Naruto?
twice, then I can
Right.
actually do. I can. Wow, that's actually quite perfect. I've got just enough speed to do what I need to do as maximum power.
I forgot. I was thinking of Hercule's dynamite kick, not Mike Guy's.
Yeah.
But anywho, yeah, go ahead, Tyler. Sorry.
Move my speed, and then I'm going to use the charge action
All right.
to double that movement and attack him at the end of it. And
Go
I'm
ahead.
going to make it a crash because I have specialize. I specialize in crashing into things hard. Except that I don't have my impact plating active, so this is going to hurt me more as much as it hurts him.
Oh, you're like my dog. When he ran up to me, he never stopped. He just used me as his braking pad.
Is it called crash attack? Smash attack?
It's it's that variant of charge where you throw your whole body weight behind it to add some
okay,
power to it and then take rebound damage.
I think
Put
you
in
mean crash. It's called Crash Bandicoot.
So, because I have to justify multi-attack somehow, this is a two-footed drop kick to the back.
Ooh.
Where's crash?
Slam. I always forget what it's called.
Yeah, it's because I tried looking in crash. So you charge right into your target using your momentum to strength attack, but potentially using some damage. Damage rank for your attack equals your movement speed, or your normal damage rank with a +1 bonus, whichever is higher. Move your full speed for your charge, increase your damage by either means by an additional +1.
This is about double my movement speed. I move, and then I charge, which moves me again, so I moved my full speed.
Oh yeah, for sure. So you're
So
getting
this
that
is an
plus
additional 2.
Yep.
And to make sure that this works,
Yeah, you need to hit first.
and add a plus, and use stack my extra effort to get a +5.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Excuse me while I try to find the fucking anything that I can't seem to find anything that actually increases my to hit anywhere. Bonus box on this fucking sheet. So just add 5 and any bonus I get from like coming up right behind him before he can turn around. I don't know if you'll give me any. I know it's dark, but that's up to you.
All right, go ahead and roll, my guy.
Rolling this and adding 5.
God. Wow.
I should have added to power.
Yeah, man, it's a shame that half that's gonna come back at your ass.
Yeah, half that rank is coming right back to my dumbass.
So yeah, you suffered some of the impacts enemy
Okay.
target. Make a toughness resist check against half the damage rank of your attack, rounded down.
Okay, so the damage rank is I'm making sure I get this right. It's 7. The damage rank is 7, so that drops it down to 3. Do we add the 2 from the crit? That's up to
fuck.
you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, but not from the multi attack.
Not from the multi attack. But both your ass got crit.
So tough. All right, toughness, and because my armor's not active, my toughness is only 4.
Oof.
I can't exactly turn it on.
Watch as you roll a 1 and knock yourself out.
Hey, if he goes unconscious with me, then it's fucking worth it.
So you manage to knock each other out, and it's like
You guys probably see this because it's dark out and I can't see right. You see the glowing purple irises going at full speed, and I am using thermal vision, Aaron, and just aiming right for the center because I can't see the black things.
Center mass, baby. So go ahead and roll your own toughness. Whoo!
It's 3 degrees.
Damn. All right. And what's my toughness got to be? Like 28?
But you know what, Aaron? Fuck you, hero point, bitch.
Ooh. Oh,
I still got 2 of those. 9. I rolled a 9.
Damn.
So that's a 19.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah, you're fine. So what do I got to beat? A 28, a 30?
Let's fucking check, Aaron, because it added 5 twice, maybe. I don't remember what his parry is. Remember, the to hit is 34 because that thing doesn't add the 5 from the extraordinary effort. So it's 27.
Yep.
At least, and then if it's a +2, it's 29. If it's a +3, it's 32.
what a fucking great night to end off on.
Yeah. Watch as I reenact the first session I ever DM'd of Mutants and Masterminds, and Ryder kicked the villain off a cliff.
Yeah. His parry AC total is 24.
24 versus 35.
That's 3 degrees.
34 versus 34. It's right on that weird edge. You said it's 24?
Yep.
This guy's
up to
all
you
about
whether
edge.
it's up to you whether it's 2 or 5. That's a 10. That is perfect 10.
Damn.
So I will leave it up to you to decide whether that carries over. I know 0 is a degree of success, but I can't remember if 5 is considered 1 or 2. But that is it's at the threshold between 2 and 3, so it's at the threshold between a +2 and a +5.
So what do I got to beat with the +2 compared to the +5?
29.
29. Okay.
29 compared to 29 or a 33 if it's a +5. Come on, that one. Aaron,
He didn't roll a 1.
did he roll a 2?
Yeah.
It really is that first session.
Well, so guys, here's what happens. Because fucking shit, my guy. So, Hayato, you just got bit the fuck up. You're bleeding a bit. You're feeling ragged between your dragon form, the transformation, and this. All of a sudden, a savior in the form of a large metal man and an angry small fish come crashing down. And
Distraction.
yeah, distraction
fish.
It's a distraction. In distraction fist, as when the fist comes out, the form moves out. It's like, ah, great, more lambs for the crack kick.
Dynamic entry.
Yeah, as everyone hears, what the fuck's a rider? Crack. As you hear an audible crack from this attack, so much so. This form actually smashes into Stone. And Stone, I need you to make me an athletics. You managed to hold firm, but you actually scooch past enough where you're touching Hayato with the force of this attack, and Grant and Alex somehow is standing up fine, but
He's
figure-
dropped down to his legs because he just had to absorb the impact of that kick.
yeah, it's just like
But he-
fuck. But you see the figure that was talking shit just kind of get folded like a flapjack, as he just kind of he slumps against your form, slides down, and just thud. Fucking wow, Tyler. Fucking wow.
The proud tradition of Kamen Riders critting on their fucking kicks lives on.
You can't make this shit up.
So,
Attention.
he wasn't attacking. He just jumped over here to help and happened to land on his head.
You all hear from the skies like, "Holy shit!" as,
Panic.
as a 5'8" man with bright red wings and a haphazardly put on costume that doesn't even involve the jacket, just the pants and the shirt, just kind of hovers down. It's like, "Holy fuck!" That was
Falcon,
awesome.
right?
I thought.
It sucks.
Oh, holy shit! Hey, wow, you. What? Who is that? Holy
We
shit!
don't know.
He's KO'd is what it is.
Um,
Oh man, I'm tired.
as you're all talking, you all notice something happened with this man, as the wolf heads, they were limp for a moment, you know, just like unconscious, and they seem to be unconnected to the person, but the wolf heads soon then disappear, and all the color. No. Now, how do I phrase this? How this man looked, now that look up close, he looked to be wearing black pants, a light gray hoodie, but the color, much like in that very old episode of Powerpuff Girls where the clown got turned black and white,
Comes back.
the black and white begin to fade and drip away as what reveals to be blue jeans and a yellow hoodie. And Hawk's like, "Oh shit!" and just kind of flies down, flips over, and on the side looks to be a 12-year-old kid. Just unconscious and looks pretty mildly fucked up.
Mildly.
Ugh.
I feel like that might have been excessive.
Hawk's just like, holy shit, is this?
I just saw those things take a bunch of bites out of the dragon.
Oh shit, yeah. And immediately Pan's gonna come over,
Guys,
and it's gonna like, okay, hold still. I'm good at treating bites.
you gonna do what?
I start pulling stuff out of my purse, and it's like my little like purse backpack thing, and it's like actual just like bandages for like. I have specifically a kit for bites.
Meanwhile, Valentine, let's cut to you for a second because combat's essentially over. You managed to get the woman called down and you healed her. And what else do you wish to do?
All right. Did I see hawks flying overhead?
You were
did he-
too focused. You were too focused on calming down the woman.
All right. Did hawks in any way react to my like light signals?
No.
Probably not. But excuse me. Yeah, it seems he did not seem to notice, as you know, he's currently over excuse me, with the other party.
Following my GPS signal.
Yeah. But as you're turning look and see what's going on, it's like, and the woman's like, "Thank you. Hey, when you get back and find the guy, can you see if Tim's okay?"
All right. What does Tim look like?
He's really young kid. He's my kid brother. He's wearing a yellow hoodie, and he's got these his old jeans. We have like, everything went dark. I heard him yell in pain and something, and I don't know where everyone else went, but I I I I, I just want to know if he's all right.
All right.
I don't know,
Yeah.
Hopper. Is he all right?
I'll let
Alright,
you know
yeah,
once I figure out
now.
if I'll let you know once I figure out if that was a berserking quirk, a sociopathic kid, or a symbiote from Spider-Man.
all right.
Yeah, go ahead, Valentine.
All right. The others in your group. Tell me about them.
We were all friends hanging out on the town, and we were thinking about just wrapping up, and we were crossing through the park to get home to like our dormitory and shit, and we 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 heard snarls and something, and we thought, I was like, haha, it's someone's stomach, and the lights that were near us just kind of went out, and there's a lot of screaming, a lot of tearing noises. I just ran. I don't know where everyone went.
All right.
Oh God, are they
Um,
dead?
what do they look like? I'll look for them.
I kick off, dick kick them.
Of
They were all I um she just seems to be struggling. Fuck, it's I don't know.
all right.
It all happened so fast and so dark, and oh God, are they dead?
Okay. We don't know that. Just keep breathing.
I,
In, hold, and out.
and
Right?
thank you. Who are you? I don't. Are you a new pro or something?
Oh, no, uh, I'm Tim Valentine. I'm I actually just finished my first day at UA.
Oh, oh,
Hence why
Oh.
I just got you out and did not engage.
okay. You may want to go back and find them then, cause I, I don't know. Just something isn't right. I'll be fine. There's a police station nearby. I'll tell them my
All
thing.
right, I well, I'd like to like whip up like what is essentially a biological flare, if you'd allow that.
It's gross, but yeah.
All right, here, take this. If there's anything scary or dangerous, just point it upward, and it'll shoot up a flare. I'll be there. I'll be there in just a few seconds. Okay.
She grabs the thing, what I imagine looks to be a larger kidney that's neon green. It's just, ugh. Oh, okay. Um,
It kind of bum bum bum.
I imagine there's a light throbbing because it's biological.
What's your name? I didn't catch it and all that was going on.
Sorry.
Gently licks her
Sailor.
hand.
All right.
Sorry.
Out of character, slipped my mind. The brother's name was Thomas or
Tim.
okay. All right. All
Just
right. I'll go find Tim and then I'll meet you at the police station. Okay.
All right. And you're gonna go back
Yeah,
To- scene of crime.
I'm gonna fume over into the place we found her and start searching for the others in her group.
All right, we'll get back to you now. Back to Tim. As the whole group just kind of looks over the unconscious form in front of them, you all hear in the distance this a very distant howl. Hawks just kind of looks up and just fucking shit. Okay. Wow, you guys are really unlucky.
What
Yeah, another half of it,
mean?
bud.
Listen, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna relax.
Yeah,
As I'm
no,
kinda,
no,
like,
you guys are fine. You guys are fine. Fuck, and he just looks really tense. I was just like, fuck,
Hey,
this is
What happened?
you're a pro. You're a pro hero, right?
yeah,
Right?
yeah, you know, number two,
Tell,
number three hero.
hey,
Just, I,
if you ever see Ryukyu, tell tell her her nephew just did something great. And he just kind of just falls.
Hawks is like, yeah, sure, wait.
Ah,
Oh, this just got a lot more. Oh boy.
sorry, he's lost a lot of blood. As I like, I'm stitching him. He's lost a lot of blood. Don't worry about him.
He actually hasn't lost that much blood.
I know. I'm just saying that
Oh yeah, I
because
know.
he needs to shut his mouth.
Yeah.
So, any clue what this was,
I can't.
or what that was? Just
Not really our
vaguely towards
business.
the howl.
Evil.
Hawks looks real fucking nervous. Just like, I'm technically not supposed to say anything. This is bad.
And odds are we pissed it off.
What happened? Well, what happened?
There was a lady. I smelled blood, and the shadow wolves were surrounding her. We got them off of her.
Shit. Okay.
Our friend got her out of the alley. Don't know where they went.
Meanwhile, Valentine, go ahead and make me investigations. An investigation check, or it's something else you could be applicable to finding people.
Yeah, once I knew him into the alley, I'm shifting to give myself a whole major suite of sensory abilities.
All right, go ahead and investigate with any additives you can give yourself,
Alrighty.
because you do have the time.
Oh,
Get that extra perception because I just said your name.
wow. 16.
Can you roll me investigation instead of perception?
Sure, I'll
And I'll give you a circumstance bonus of +5, considering you're kind of, as you would say, forging yourself into a detective. Okay, so 17 plus 5. Oh no, that's
22.
What plus 5 would be. 22. Oh, you have a
of five stat bonus, 4 from a shape-shifting skill boost, and then the +5 circumstance, so 22.
Between your senses and between your senses and know-how, you're able to pick up a trail, and you're able to pick up a trail pretty quickly. And you zoom, and you find 4 corpses of young people, probably about 2 boys, 2 girls between the ages of 14 and 18, from your guess. And
What do you?
How mangled are these corpses?
not terribly, just
Right then.
it looks to be just bites on the arms and legs, and then all of them have in common a bite to the throat.
Motherfucker, you better not be about to reverse death itself.
I don't think Tib can do that.
I'm about to try. Given the
wait.
ferocity of the attack, it sounded like it's pretty early, so I couldn't live with myself if I didn't try.
Okay, Tib, what on earth are you doing?
I'm just gonna try and blorp and restart. First things first, restart blood flow to the brain and close the wounds to prevent blood loss. Pump in a bit of extra blood, or create and pump in some extra blood as needed.
Colin, I just want to say, you Darmanian motherfucker.
I can.
Hey, Aaron,
what
how
in the
long?
Orochimaru is going on here?
Hey, Aaron, how long have these people been dead?
Um,
Because if it's been 4 minutes, their brains are irreparably damaged.
Let me find out Colin's making zombies, bro.
Congratulations, you have vegetables.
go ahead
Basically.
You ripped from the
And-
nobody cheats death, my guy.
Right?
I can make a treatment roll if you want.
go ahead and make the treatment roll, and I'll tell you what happens.
Alrighty. I'll shapeshift some extra skill points into that.
Kinjutsu.
Fucking 25.
Forbidden reanimation.
I'm not. How do you get more treatment check?
With the variable, I'm allowed to put.
Is that even
But
in your
shape-shifting-
descriptor?
Yeah, it says it can put things into skills as well.
But your specific descriptor of organic bioforge.
Well, at that point, I don't even know how organs and stuff work.
I guess
Kinjutsu reanimation.
that just feels kind of cheaty.
Also, the blood brain thing is 6 minutes.
Alright, so you managed to, because you rolled a goddamn 25, you managed to close up the wounds that you know are fatal, that, you know, if you were to start blood flow, that, you know, oh, you bled out again immediately, that you close those up and you start the process going. And after about a solid, I would say a half minute of just trying to jumpstart this person, essentially, you do get a pulse. It's faint, but there. They're barely there.
But this was just one person and a faint pulse.
Mm. I'm gonna redouble efforts on saving this one person.
All right. We'll go back to the other group for a quick minute.
Honestly, I want to see
And-
that conclude.
Okay, all right. Then let's see Valentine's desperate clinging to life thing go through. What do you wish to do?
I just want to. So I have a pulse. So just like a further repair damage. Strengthen organs. Of just make sure this person is going to stay alive.
All right, go ahead and roll me another treatment.
Cha-cha.
Oh my god!
Holy crap! What a good way to end.
Death! I didn't say you could have this one, bitch! Reaches into hell and pulls her soul back.
Y'all are rolling 20s exactly when you fucking need to tonight. God damn.
That is
Crazy.
not yet.
God didn't ask me if I was done with you.
So, Valentine, you know yourself that this is getting in some weird territory of medical science, of biological science, but logical you doesn't care. You want this person to be alive because that is not a way to go. And through the process of using an exhaustive amount of your biological power, almost pushing yourself to the limits of almost like a mechanic, just ensuring that every vital piece of the human body is not only intact, but is good, but even in better condition than they left it.
I think you just made Captain America.
You, over the course of 2 minutes, you get this, let me roll. This man, this, looks, man, is a subjective. He's actually appears to be a younger boy, maybe about 12, 13. But you managed to not only get him stable, but after 2 minutes of just constant repairing, resuscitating, making sure the hemoglobins are working correctly, that the ATP is breaking down when it needs to be, even going to as far as making sure molecules are breaking down in the correct fashion so that DNA can still replicate and correctly. You hear as this child, this young teen coughs himself awake. Just I what? How? I what?
Fucking what?
Uh, all right.
I think you're out, though. I think you took all 3 of your exhaustions, didn't you?
You are not unconscious, but I will say for the rest of this session, your shape shifting is at, I'm not gonna say defunct, but quarter of its power.
All right. I. Uh. Just. Just keep. Just Stay calm. You're okay.
Holy shit! And he just kind of backs up real quick, seeing you very close.
Well, I was kind of literally inside him, so about as close as you can get.
I'm pretty sure he's related to you now.
Did I just young Justice Miss Martian this?
Yep. Yep.
Y'all remember Beast Boy's origin?
Exactly what I was referring to.
Oh fuck.
Shit! Fuck!
He's your kid now.
What? Who? What? How? Where am I? This is the park. What happened?
I'm Tib Valentine. You're in an alley. You got something attacked you. You got hurt. I managed to heal you, though. That took a lot out of me.
I don't remember. We were in the park.
Yes.
We heard a growling.
Sayori filled me in on what happened.
He's ignoring you as he's just trying to see. He's saying this for himself mainly. His lights went out. Growling, Starling. I was running and oh god, everything hurt and something. Nothing.
Does he look around and see his dead friends?
Oh, the other bodies. You actually found the bodies surprisingly pretty spread out within a mile. From your best guesstimate, from wherever this park was, they seem to have scattered then, and then they divided and conquered. Conquered in the loosest form of terms, as these were pretty much defenseless teenagers. What happened?
You got really hurt. You were out for a while. I healed you.
Where's Tim? Sayori? Kikyo?
Sayori's on her way to the police station. I'm looking for Tim.
The others?
Not well.
When that brief moment when I say the cut back to the others, did someone say something about Tib's phone number?
Well, I'm just like lying on my back. I'm just gonna use bioluminescence to just kind of bat signal.
And just kind of shoot a flare. Back to the other group, by the way. Hawk's just like, shit, this is not... It's fucking... It's only 3 hours. Okay, so, he got bit. So, that gives us some room to work with. My god, you fucking kicked him. Jesus. You kicked him. Oh, okay. Hawks just seems really tense. All right, no, it's fine. It's fine. Wait. Kind of looks at all of you. Did you just come from UA?
Ah. Ah. Ah.
Yep.
Walker just like raises his hand weirdly. Yep, and then just like falls back down.
I don't know if that. I don't know if that makes this better or worse. To be entirely honest.
Answer is
I-
yes.
Based on
Uh,
what I heard, probably worse, at least for one of us.
okay.
I think my teacher is going.
Wait, who's their homeroom teacher?
Oh,
Oh,
mine's Aizawa.
Shit. Okay.
He shoots you all a look, kind of to stay quiet if you don't want to get dragged into this.
Okay. So, kid.
Yeah.
No. He's just he's talking to himself. He's like, okay, kid there, and he got bit. Wolf kick. You on the ground. What your name? For pointing at you, Alex.
Arigato. Look,
Me?
look at my
Alex?
Arigato.
Alex?
Okay,
Alex?
Alex's last name.
Bata?
Alex, but that sounds familiar for some reason. Anyway, okay, so you're not going to jail. Cause he got bit. This is obviously self-defense, but at the same time, I can't.
Too much?
No, it's not that. It's you see, it would have been fine if the villain just stayed there, but and Hawks just kind of, as he said that, just kind of looks up like, and he claps his hand over his mouth quick. He's like, "You didn't hear that. You didn't hear that."
No, but we heard the wolf owl.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. Just a little tired.
I should
that's
probably
all.
roll a treatment on this guy.
Yeah, go ahead and roll treatment.
Can I take a
Anything
10?
to say
You can.
is we're not supposed to.
What were you saying, Max?
Alex, what I think he's trying to say is we're not supposed to know that information right now. So we should.
Yeah, and I'll
probably not
forget once we're off this rooftop.
Oh
Yeah,
wait.
just how are we gonna explain the 4 chunks taken out of me?
Sure.
You got so
being
yeah,
gone wrong?
14 on. 14 total because I took a 10.
Your toughness is now at normal, but you are still staggered. So, story-wise, you got patched up. You're not bleeding, but fuck, you still feel the hit.
Okay.
And as you all are discussing this, you get about maybe only a few hundred feet away. Boop, something seems to go up in the air that's a bright light and then flash. And Hawk's just like, what the fuck? Y'all stay here, fucking flap, and he just zooms over real quick.
So, scale of 1 to 10, how fucked do you guys think I am?
Not at all.
10.
I think we'll be.
I guess. Yeah, that number really does depend on if Aizawa finds out, doesn't it?
Quite frankly,
Yeah.
I don't.
It was a mighty kick and mighty worth going out for.
Yeah, that was insane, bruh. I didn't know you had it in you.
As they're
All I had was a run and start.
Remind me not to piss you off ever.
as everyone's talking, you just hear from the kid.
I think is that the kid?
Walk over there. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
Hey, kiddo.
Should
He
they like?
looks to be like 11, 12 years old, if a bit older. He's a very young kid.
Hey, kid, how you doing?
My back.
Hey, it's all right now. Just rest.
Thank God I can feel it.
Just don't move. Just relax.
Yeah.
Wait, so was that his quirk or was that somebody else using it? Do we re-knock him out or?
Don't.
Shut up. Meanwhile,
Hey,
Uh,
Bob, shut up.
meanwhile, Tib, like maybe 5 seconds after you shoot off your flare, you hear, and standing near you looks to be a man nearly 6 foot, looking really fucking nervous with these large red feathery wings. It's like, okay, what the fuck? What?
Short version. Heard a cry. My classmates and I. My classmates and I were heading.
You're from
going-
182, son of a bitch. Okay.
Yeah. Civilian in danger. I did not engage. I just grabbed her, ran, healed, went after the others, found him, healed him, and that took a lot out of me.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay. The board's gonna have a fucking field day with this. Let's get everyone together and we'll suss this out. Oh boy. Fuck, I may start smoking again. You just hear. And soon everyone gets down from the rooftop with Tim, with who you find out later to be, as he names himself, Tim, down from the rooftop gently, as Hawks and Tib meet up with you with another kid in Hawks's arms. Hawks is gonna be like, okay, so these, okay. Tib, you said there were others?
I'll try and gesture for him to cover the kid's ears.
Just fucking was. He sets the kid down. The kid is able to actually kind of stand up, if a bit wobbly, and he just kind of leans down to you.
Three others. They were dead when I found them. Technically speaking, it's he. I just.
So okay, so as he's just about to go,
I
motherfucker,
just played Dr. Frankenstein.
motherfucker, and he, he's trying to stay close, like motherfucker, and then as soon as you say, yeah, he was too, he just loudly says, "You what?"
I really won the lottery on my quirk.
No, I don't fucking Oh, why? Stone,
Anxiety through the roof.
Johnny,
Yeah.
you owe me so fucking much for this. Oh, why couldn't you call literally anyone? Okay, no, I'm not mad at you. I. Okay.
Sorry
Opens
that
phone.
I'm sorry that my phone book is in order of who's the top hero at the moment.
You fucking couldn't have called fucking Injiro then? God. No.
What do you think would have happened?
Yeah, fair point. But still, fucking. Oh god, I have to work with the bat. And no, I'm not. Okay, so, Tim, we're gonna go to that police station where you said the first girl went.
All right.
Okay. All right. It's just fucking, yeah. Hey, mom. Yeah. It's like, fuck. I'm gonna need to call all your parents. No, that's a school's thing. But fuck, like I'm the shit.
Sure,
Okay.
why not?
Immediately audible teeth chattering sounds of nervous fish.
It's like shit. All right.
I don't.
All
I'll
right.
call her.
I can.
She'll want to hear it
listen,
from me.
I'll talk to my aunt Ryukyu. She
Uh,
can probably.
No, we are leaving your aunt out of this. Trust me. She's gonna find out
I'm-
about it enough anyway. Shit.
I'm technically an orphan, so I don't have parents.
I fucking
We take it up with social services.
yeah.
I'll talk to my mom.
Dad's gonna kill me.
I just kind of look at Hawk. Yep, totally. We'll go talk to good old dad.
Oof.
Yeah,
You hear Pan stops to say oof.
just audibly oof. Like look, Johnny. I didn't. I look, Johnny. Don't.
Okay. Mr. Hawks, deep
Yeah.
breaths in, hold, out.
Yeah, no, no, Mom. I think I twisted my ankle again. Don't worry about it.
let me call Mom up and see if
No,
she's still
I
worried.
need y'all to, hold on. He grabs the phone from Alex. Like, yeah, sorry, this is Hawk speaking. Your son's in a bit of kerfuffle. He'll be right back. Hangs up for you. Hands back the phone. We're going to the police station.
That
We're,
was a bad idea.
sussing
He's
this
gonna
out.
be pissed.
Look, we got bigger things to handle than your mom getting pissed. All right.
You
Let
haven't
me
met her,
make
have
her
you?
call mine because I told her that I was supposed to be home in a while ago.
She'll find out when the pros contact her. Let's get to the police station.
Okay. I
As-
really hope she did. I really hope she's done with that raid because it's not that time.
Man, that's gonna be a fucking Twitch clip of the week. My
What do you
son-
mean?
As you all are led to the police station and are currently given, you're all sitting out in the lobby as the three, more or less kids they're taken away to somewhere else. You all achieved honestly a very startling victory today. Where not only were you able to save a total of 3 people, but stop the perpetrator from causing any more harm. On your first day of UA Academy, something's still sitting in all your stomachs saying that something is wrong here. And we will pick this game back up in about 2 months.
Wait. I'm gonna end it with, man. Wait till Gina hears this.
And
Oh,
cut.
shut